Hello, everybody. We are back with Game 3 this evening of Pete and Jeremy's D&D Time on adventure I've entitled Coldilocks and the Three Bears. Normally, this is where we would take a minute to introduce our four characters, but these are some of the characters that have been with Pete and Jeremy's D&D Time longer than any before. At this point, many know them. They are Anadoltia, Bluebeads, they are Fawkes, they are Krixus, and they are Ideal. The four of you are legendary adventurers in Bartholomew's Adventuring Company. You have exited the alleged illusion that all of the lower tiers of Pete and Jeremy's D&D Time allegedly exist within, and Bartholomew's Adventuring Company allegedly exists within, and have entered into what you believe to be the real world, where 8 terrible evils had taken over and done some really, really awful things to make the world just a sad and not happy, goofy, fun place. Last time we saw our legendary heroes, you have defeated one of said evils, the Duke of Winter, a vicious force of icy cold hatred that reigned over the Big Rock Candy Mountains to the north. With the Duke defeated, sweetness has begun to return to the land, and a little bit of life and joy can be heard ringing through as the denizens of the land kind of are coming out of hiding, right, and starting to rebuild their lives. However, the four of you weren't quite done with just defeating the Duke of Winter. You've gone back with the intended goal of looting the, remaining frozen fortress that the Duke once resided within and reigned over the land from. And so, as we come into this adventure, I think do we see you guys already all on the surface, or was there something up in the moon base that Bartholomew had created for you all before he died? Are you all up there, or are you down on the surface already? Oh my goodness! Sorry, my cat just. Are you guys all down on the surface already, or is there a reason you'd be up in the moon base?
I'd be like chilling out, goofing around, and I walk up to Anadoltia and I'm like, "What? Whoa, wait, hold on. We're wearing the same dress! Oh my god!" And I'm dressed up as like Goldilocks riding on my polar bear, yeah.
Of course. And so you've got this beautiful blue dress.
Yeah.
And Krixus is wearing the magical girl costume, of course.
Yes, it's glorious, I know. The most divine threads ever for one such as myself. And you two look like twins. I highly approve. Would you like some
that means Anadoltia needs a bear too. Why don't you turn into one?
Sure. But first, is anyone hungry? I brought snacks.
What do you got?
I'm going to say that you're all on the surface right now. You're in the ice cream snow, which covers the lands of the frozen north there, the Big Rock Candy Mountains, as you're just kind of walking around in these dresses. Krixus, you take out a platter of pep-o-mint patties.
Yes, they're delicious. Would you like some?
You've made them out of bones. Okay.
He was the Duke of Winter. He had icy cool breath. What else was I supposed to do?
Ideal, we hear you laughing. Where is Ideal in this scene, and what does Ideal look like?
Ideal's through his magical disguise ability, form-fitting, looks like a bear.
You're not like wearing a bear costume, but you appear to be a bear.
Yes, just a walking bear.
Okay. Do you still have your unicorn horn?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent. So a unicorn bear and 3 Goldilocks step into a bar, and a polar bear.
And Ocean's just does not really like to look like Fawkes. Like, so she looks at the charm of unparalleled fabulosity and just goes back to her regular Queen of Dolls outfit.
Oh my god, fashion disaster.
You will never be as fabulous.
As either of us.
That's correct.
At least I have a wife.
Well, wait a minute. I would like Foxakes and I would like Krixus to roll me performance checks for that.
Absolutely.
You were striking a pose. There's no question about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh man,
I'm so good at this.
Anadoltia, I will say, as much as it's nice to have your own individuality, even you can't argue. Somehow, Fawkes does look good in that dress. It's weird.
To be fair, he normally goes around wearing a towel, so it's not that.
I mean, I wear the towel because if I wore anything else, I'd be too fashionable.
Absolutely too fashionable.
Little do we know, you're always wearing this dress. It's just the towel obscures it because of its invisibility powers.
Absolutely. Wearing everything.
But yeah, if you
My
all,
signature dress, you don't know?
course,
Oh, yeah, the towel.
Yeah, of course, Krixus is not all that because he slipped in the snow.
I mean,
well, I think, Krixus, you're just doing what you always do.
yes,
You're making snow angels. Yeah.
No, he's always been in
Star
that.
Blast.
In school.
Fabulous, darling. Fabulous. You should try it sometime.
Crunching on your peppermint patties. But yeah, you're looking around and you're noticing a couple of things. You're up in the Big Rock Candy Mountains here, right? The snow is actually just ice cream that has settled from the sky as it literally rains ice cream here. But a couple of things that you've noticed are distinctly different from when you were here. Maybe like, I don't know, a million years ago when you defeated the Duke of Winter. First, it's nowhere near as bitingly cold. Like, it's cold and the breeze is definitely chilly, but it's like a brisk, chilly breeze. It's not like a biting, vicious breeze. Even though it is quite cold here, it's not anywhere near as bad as it was before. Besides that, as you look out, there's not a lot of clouds, and not just that. That's not that there aren't any clouds. There are certainly clouds in the sky, but there's a lot of light. And the whole place just feels lighter and brighter and pleasant, especially as you kind of turn and look up toward the ice castle, the target that you've come here to loot. You know, it used to rest atop a large, kind of hilly, almost mountain, right? Where, you know, the dark clouds would cast it in shadows and it loomed over the land. But now with the sun shining on it, it's almost glistening and it's almost beautiful. Also, the hill that it was resting on is mostly torn up and destroyed because Bill the Space Whale emerged out of the earth there.
While I'm making the snow angels, I would like to do something I haven't done in a while, and I'm going to totally praise the cloud in the sky.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Anadoltia's just like still walking towards the castle, like trying to take note and see if there's any more sugar rush zombies around, or just ashes remain from when she did the wall of light on the ground.
I'll like push down my dress as a light breeze blows up it.
Just oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Put your hand in the front. Do you put your hand in the front? Oh.
Yeah, like Madison. No. Marilyn Manson. No. What's her name? Marilyn Monroe.
1 second.
Oh, not Gene Baker. There you go.
Is Krixus giving Foxakes like pointers on this is how you wear a dress?
Yes. None of that. I want to see if I can see the towel underneath the dress. So, is that enough? Towel underneath the dress.
All right. We're gonna leave it at that. But Foxakes, are you wearing your towel?
I guess so. I assume.
Yeah, he's wearing the towel.
Another one of my classifications.
We're gonna leave the dress stuff at that. At least. All right. Yeah. So Anadoltia, you're looking around, and you know, I think you do see the occasional sugar rush zombie, and you used to see these all over the time up in the big frozen north. From what you understand, they aren't necessarily like unnatural. like any people who wander out into the storms, right, and eat too much of the ice cream out here, kind of eventually become crazed in this way, becoming like undead. But they don't seem quite as frantic as when you saw them when you're battling the Duke, right? They're just kind of like regular zombies almost, and they're very few and far between. Many of them, as you are aware, were disintegrated by walls of light and other magical phenomena during the battle against the Duke.
Yeah, she's still just walking towards the castle. Like, she has a goal in mind, so she's heading in.
Okay. Yeah, Krixus, you write Praise the Cloud in clouds in the sky using your skywrite spell. No obvious reaction or anything like that, but I mean, you know, somewhere up here in the north, someone saw that and someone was like, Praise the Cloud. You just have that feel. So Anadoltia, it sounds like you're leading the way.
So we defeated the Duke, right? Correct?
Yeah, he dead. He just straight dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Anadoltia's wearing one of his fangs around her neck.
We aware of anything like in his castle or like what's that all about?
No idea. No clue what could be up there. I mean, it's a castle, so it's probably got a dungeon. It probably has like a study. If he had treasure, it probably has some treasure, but who knows?
Well,
Place.
in that case, I'm gonna be riding my polar bear through the snow and cast protection. Well, how far away is it?
Yeah, I guess it's a question, right? So you're still a ways away, but if you guys want, we can just say you approach the castle, and I can tell you what you see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think, you know, as you approach the castle, you know, maybe you expect maybe some quiet, you know, not a lot of sound. The Duke is dead. All of his zombies got wrecked pretty much. But you hear a sound, a jarring sound that kind of is disruptive over the relative peace of this frigid landscape, and that is the sound of explosions, or at least it sounds kind of like an explosion, and you hear some yelling in the distance in Goblin, and then you hear a couple of voices, "We got a mort down! Everybody behind cover!" And there appears to be some sort of fight going on just inside the castle gates.
Anadoltia just looks back to the other group and just shrugs and just like tries to open the door.
The door is open, right? You're like approaching the main gates of the castle, which have been smashed down. Looking past through them, I think you can see, right, there's like a field a little bit within the outer wall, and then the keep itself in the middle. And you see like a couple of dead morts scattered around. Maybe like a math goblin or two.
Do
that
any of
appear to
them
be...
appear to have anything useful?
At a glance, you can't really tell.
Have
But
they
you
just
can
been
see that
trying to siege the castle? Have they just been trying to siege
it looks like they were fighting each other, because you can then see through the main castle gates, which are open right into the keep. You see in the main hall, there are morts and math goblins like fighting each other. There are morts ducking behind the cover of like a big frozen table, and they have their semi-automatic crossbows, which they're just leaning over the top and firing at the math goblins. You see a couple of math goblins that are like hurling square magic at them. Yeah, there's like a battle going on. And the goblins are like,
at least we don't see members of the Green Sun cult.
yeah, there do not appear to be any Green Sun cultists here currently.
Yeah,
But you
Anadoltia's like, I know Anadoltia's like just looking between the two, like how far apart are they from each other?
They're relatively close.
Would they
I mean,
be able?
like,
Well, would they be able to fit within like a? Let me read this right quick. Make sure. Within.
Their fight is going on like 200 feet away from you, right? You're at the outer walls, and you're looking through, and you can see, across the castle grounds in the castle they're fighting.
Yeah. What I'm asking is like where the group of where the morts are, and the group where within the math goblins. Like, if they were just separated, would each group be within like a 10-foot square?
Yeah, are they like? Is there anywhere that's like crowded enough, but like not too crowded, but anywhere
Absolutely.
there's like not
math goblins.
too empty, but like but like somewhere just right, in the.
Yeah, I'm just asking, like, is each group like within a 10-foot square? Each group.
Yeah, sure.
All right, and Anadoltia's just going to just walk in there, and like when she gets within, I guess 100 feet of them, she's casting wall across the ground, and just engulfing both of them.
How long is Wall of Light?
Wall of Light is 60 foot long. So doing it across the ground is going to be 60 foot by 10 foot.
Gotcha. So, Anadoltia, do you share your plan with your allies at all? Or do you just walk up and do this?
I do tell them that I'm probably going to light their feet, make their feet go alight. Like, just.
Now, where is the closest group of bodies?
You can see to your. Oh, well, I mean, they're scattered all over the grounds. You see the math goblins are like slowly disintegrating, but the morts just are just lying there dead.
They're like right there by us.
Yeah, they're just between where the fighting's going on and where you are now. They're just scattered.
I want to start searching the bodies. See if there's anything.
Okay. You want to loot the morts?
Yes.
Okay.
Get some of those semi-auto crossbows.
Yeah, Anadoltia's just getting ready to get rid of the ones that are still alive.
Okay.
Well,
sure.
like right
Anadoltia, you're charging up to go fight the ones that are still up.
So let's charge this.
Krixus,
She's actually just walking.
I might
What
grab.
would you like to do?
I might grab an armor or leg too.
Just a snack.
Yes.
Okay. Ideal. What's your move?
Well, I know what I could do, but I don't think it would work. Like,
There's more like explosions and gunshot sounds coming from within the castle.
I don't. Okay, I just know. Let's see. Is there anything I could do to make this work even better? No, I don't think so. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because I do have an idea. I mean, clearly they know the Duke is dead at this point.
Yes.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. So.
Yeah, I think as you're approaching it, you hear one of the morts yell, "Don't you let those math goblins get out of there with those crystals!"
I'm going to use form fitting to appear to look like the Duke's daughter.
What? The Duke's daughter?
Yeah, like the.
You're just inventing an NPC that does not exist and being like, okay.
Yeah, it's,
so just
that is exactly what I feel.
A feminine, icy tiefling creature is what you're going for.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to keep the unicorn horn?
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're.
Just incorporate it into a crab.
Sell Chris Light.
And fuck's sakes, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to look for some place I can sneak in. Not somewhere like too out in the open with nobody fighting or too crowded where I would get involved, but somewhere just right where I can like blend into the crowd.
Okay, so you just want to try and like make your way past all what's going on, deeper into the
Yeah, we'll be all
into the-
distracted into the castle.
Okay.
Keep.
Absolutely. Can you roll me a stealth check, but using your charisma? Because I think that's what this is. This is just blending in.
I'm just like I'll be like, hey, Mort, hey, what's going on? And like acting as if I'm part of each team and like going around. So
Exactly.
Sure, then why not? Cool, man.
All right. So you're just trying to blend in and move past everyone, and the Morts. Like, hey, what's going on, Mort? Nice dress. You know, they don't.
I even use my monster makeup to change my type to Mort.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah, sure.
The problem is if you use that, then the geomancer or the math goblins might detect you as a Mort.
Oh shoot. Then I have to like swap back and forth. Nah, that sounds complicated. Okay.
You just want to just normal blend in like you were before. Okay, we'll just say we got what we got. The math goblins are gonna roll. Now you are. Let's see how the math goblins do.
Not too good.
They are the best. They're the best. They're awesome.
Let's see.
Hey, trigonometry, geometry.
Wow! Never even heard
4
of
plus 4 is 2.
It must be advanced.
Quick maths.
What almost succeeded?
All right. So you just make your way past all of them, no problem. Fawkes,
And Anadoltia's the only one that's like just going straight down the middle, but right before she meets them, she just goes boom.
Yep. Well, just a second. I'm gonna get to you last, Anadoltia, if you don't mind. Just because everyone else is doing non-violent. Actually, I'll get to Dandelion last. But Krixus, can you roll me an investigation check as you loot the Morts, and I'll tell you if you find anything interesting.
Everything that ends in with tree.
Let's hope that it's good. Yeah, 12. It's totally good.
Okay. Yeah, you find the Mort's one semi-auto crossbow.
Awesome.
It's a 2d8 damage crossbow.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this one is slightly damaged, so it is not semi-automatic. It just fires once per round.
That's fine.
Besides that, you also find a couple of... So, like, all the math goblin bodies are slightly dissolving and disappearing, as math goblin bodies do when they die, reclaimed by the Calculord. However, you see on one of the Mort bodies, there's, like, hundreds of really tiny math goblins. Like, inch-tall math goblins on him, and they look up at you and they go, "Ah!" and yell at you. And you see them starting to like do magic and shoot stuff at you, and you see tiny little math missiles flying at you, but they just kind of harmlessly hit you.
As they do that, I look directly at them.
Yeah, there are like hundreds of them.
7 plus 4 is 16. 18 times 9 is 37.
They just kind of look up at you confused, and then look at each other and like, "Ow, ow, ow, ow." And they're so tiny, right, that you can't really understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just mock them.
Yes, basically.
Okay, excellent. I love it. All right. Anadoltia, you cast this wall of light, and you're just gonna blast which group would you like to blast? Because the groups are separate enough that like you can't hit them all with one 60-foot line, but you could hit pretty much all the Morts or pretty much all the math goblins.
Stop the crystal boys.
Crystal boys.
Which one's the Crystal Boys? The math goblins?
Apparently they're stealing.
No, you see that there is in the middle of the area. There is like a Mort who has who's been divided, I guess is the dark way of putting it. who is definitely not alive, and in his hand is a weird kind of glittering ice crystal, and it's just lying there in the middle of the ground. And it seems that's what they're fighting over right now.
Hmm.
You could circle that if they're fighting over it.
Okay. You said that I don't have enough. There's not enough space to get all of them within the wall of light, right?
Offensively.
Yeah. You could hit one. You could hit one group of them. The problem is separated by like, they're far away from each other, shooting like fighting each other in an extended battle.
Okay, so so basically they are more than 60 feet away from each other. So all right.
Yes.
Ooh. That actually makes sense. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to hit the math. Well, actually, yeah, let's hit the morts.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me. I guess you already rolled it. It's a DC con save. 24 radiant damage.
Yep.
Roll for the 6 morts. Oh no.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh
At
god.
least one of them is not blinded.
Oh god. All right, the morts are grievous. 24 radiant damage, huh?
They're so good.
Yeah.
God. All right.
And all but one of them is blinded.
All right. So okay, I gotta make a note here. There are now 5 blind morts. And 1 not blind mort. They're all pretty grievously injured though. Even the not blind mort is like not feeling good.
And actually, let's see. Can I do something bonus action?
The morts go, "Ah!" And they go, "Oh God, dress mort, we need backup. Where you going?"
Can I see if the
But dress
Yeah,
mort
it's-
is nowhere to be found.
Oh, like, took my fedora.
all right, so yeah, Anadoltia is just going to go, like, the guy that's not blinded, Anadoltia is just walking straight towards.
Okay. The Geomancer, you see there's a couple of math goblins in the Geomancer, and the Geomancer says, "Now's our chance, go! Capture the gem!" And you see the math goblins begin to like pour over the cover they've been using, which is kind of like a snowbank they've built, and begin to charge forward toward the gem. And it looks like there are a lot of math goblins.
I'm gonna try and get it to with the math.
So you're running with the math goblins.
Yeah, I'm interested in this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Ideal, what are you doing? You are dressed like the Duke of Winter, but female, younger Duke of Winter.
Yes.
What do you do? How do you enter the scene?
The Duchess of Winter. The Ideal walks in as the Duchess of Winter and says,
Oh,
"What is going on here?"
when I tip my fedora, can I actually tip my phone fedora and stench up everybody in the math
I
goblin
mean,
group?
you would be stenching up the other math goblins you're running with, but absolutely, if you'd like to.
Yeah, they'll be poisoned until they last. It's a DC-10 saving throw. Will be coated with a foul-smelling liquid.
Wow.
Okay.
As the next
Most of them aren't looking at you, so I'm gonna roll there with disadvantage. Okay.
It's everyone within 15 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right. I don't think any of them. It's DC 10.
Yep. Uh-oh, stinky.
3 of them succeed. 7 of them are poisoned.
And any other creatures are poisoned while within 5 feet of a coated creature.
So everyone, all the math goblins
Yeah,
are poisoned.
they're all poisoned.
All right.
This is glorious.
Everyone smells like shit currently. The Geomancer did not charge, so the Geomancer is not currently poisoned. He's still in the back. And so, Ideal, I'd like you to roll me. What kind of a check do you think you're doing? Intimidation, I think, is the strat.
Yeah, intimidation / deception.
Okay, I think I can.
I mean, they're
see
both.
it.
I mean, like I have proficiency with both, so.
I think
Same
intimidation
either way.
makes the most sense to me.
What?
I think intimidation makes the most sense to me. Like, this is
Yeah.
deceptive, but you're really trying to intimidate them.
Yeah.
This fedora to ideal, milady.
Okay, so the Geomancer, let me roll his thing.
Nobody like that.
Looks over and sees. I appreciate the attempt. The Geomancer looks over and sees you and goes, "We were duped! Retreat!" And you see him make some geometric symbols with his hands, and then he just disappears, and the Geomancer's just gone.
What about the other goblins?
They are not gone. They're like wheezing and dying.
I'm busy dying.
Okay, now I'd like to roll a proper initiative. Now that we have completed the surprise round. That's what I'm gonna call that.
So good. At those.
As they have been heavily disabled.
I don't think I can get a better initiative than that.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty damn good. Oh, Fawkes, how'd you get a
Cowboy.
1? Yeah, how'd you get a 1?
It happens.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
6 minus 1. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know you had a minus dex.
I'm clumsy boy.
Well, you're still faster than the math goblins, probably because they're all choking and dying. Which actually really
Yeah, you have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Or yeah, they should have disadvantage, which doesn't matter. All right, so they still got a 5. And let's see who else rolled what. Ideal, you got a 21. Krixus, you got a
12.
12. And we're missing.
And it also has 11, so.
Got a
Oh, I
12.12.
totally missed Anadoltia. Okay. Beautiful. All right, so Ideal, it's your move before the Morts. You can see the Morts look pissed. They look very betrayed, and they look like they're about to turn on you guys.
You know, more than half of them is still blind a bit.
Yeah.
Yes, most of them are blind.
And grievously
God.
Ideal says, as the quote-unquote...
They're in their
Duchess of
like
Western-
last stand kind of position, right? They got their Gatling crossbow, their semi-automatic crossbow, and they're like, "Oh God, I did not sign up for this."
He says, like, as the Duchess of Winter, he says,
Uh-huh.
"Out of my father's castle, now."
Roll me a persuasion check. I'm gonna call it persuasion or intimidation again. Your pick.
Yeah, actually, it doesn't matter once again. I'm gonna go intimidation again.
Okay. I'm counting this as like, I say it could be either, because it could be persuasion and like, I'm gonna let you live, just get out, which is like actually genuinely kind to these Morts in this situation, or intimidation. In that, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'd
kill
say
you.
this is more intimidation because it's like get out or die.
Yep. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. And give me the intimidation.
Yeah.
These poor Morts. All right. Let's see how they do. There are 5 Morts that are blinded.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Okay, so the one not blind Mort goes, "Absolutely, ma'am. My dearest apologies. I did not know that Duke had a. Starts running. So he starts to run away. 2 of the blind Morts are also trying to run away. And both of them run directly into each other and fall over. There are 3 Morts that are going to try and stand and fight, but it's actually their turn, which is great.
It's also, it's very great because they take damage.
They take damage if they end their turn.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, 2 of them
not
are
a big-
blind and just ran into each other.
Yeah, they fall prone in the wall of light, and they're gonna die. The 3 Morts that like God, what the hell can they do? They're blind. They're in a wall of light.
They can try to attack, but
You know, they
have
they
disadvantage,
heard your voice. Yeah, they're gonna try and shoot in your direction.
Disadvantage.
They roll a 14, a 22. One of them rolled well.
Yeah.
Will that hit you?
Yeah, that's 22 though.
Okay. Are you gonna try and block it with your thing, or are you good with just taking that?
Even if I try to block it, it would still hit. So.
Okay. So it's one of them actually manages to hit you somehow, and the third one, well, I'll just take it off and take a shot and roll an 11. Okay.
Yeah. 2 of them missed.
That's all. Yep, all the morts. Krixus, it's your move. You're still out there. There are like 100 tiny math goblins. Oh.
There's
Okay.
100 tiny math goblins.
Yeah, let
Really?
me just quickly. Just a second. All right, so the 2 morts, one of the morts manages to get out, but 3 of them die. 3 of them just burn up in light.
Well,
But yeah, as you're looking at Krixus, there are 100 tiny math goblins on this dead mort. And you see they have little tiny math goblin weapons and they're stabbing him and it just doesn't do anything because he's already dead.
yeah, well,
And they
praise
look
the
up and
cloud.
you will be destroyed! Oh god. Alright, they all
Praise
die.
the cloud. That's bonus
So,
action, by the way.
Oh, this is lightning breath. Excellent. You let out this breath of lightning which washes over the mort and just and all the little math goblins dissolve.
Okay. So,
Or maybe explode. It's like popcorn.
how far away are the math goblins and the morts?
Is that a new menu item on Krixus's restaurant? Pop goblins?
Well, I
Poplins?
might have to do that. But
boy.
how
They
far
are about
away?
150 feet because you are still outside, so
150?
you see them. But yeah, they're distant.
1 sec.
A movement would put you 120 feet away.
Are they still kind of grouped together, both of them?
The math goblins absolutely are, yeah, because they're all charging this crystal.
I'm gonna go like the 30 feet movement.
Mhm.
Time to ride the wave.
Oh, God. How does Tidal Wave work, Krixus, that you cast?
Tidal wave is.
God, it's got 120 feet of range. Jesus.
It's 30 foot long, 10 foot wide, and up to 10 foot tall.
Oh my God. So a wave of just freezing water crashes down on the poisoned math goblins.
Yes. And I say,
And
ride.
Fawkes.
And as I do that, I go, ride the wave.
Okay. Fawkes, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, and I'm going to roll a dex saving throw for that. How big is it again? I'm sorry, you just said it. Is it 30 feet wide?
30 feet by 10 feet by 10
Okay.
feet.
All right, so just like all the math goblins. All right. There were 10 of them. All right, well, it looks like... Oh, they shouldn't have disadvantaged. Oh, darn it. What's your DC, Krixus? 17?
17.
So 1,
what does
2,
poison do for him?
3, 4. It's not that. It's not saving throws, it's just ability checks. All right, so 4 math goblins survive that.
And it's plus 3 more damage because I'm
Oh
holding
my...
Wand of the War Mage!
Yeah, you blast them. And we'll say, because there's only 3 that survived, that'll be the 3 not poisoned math goblins.
Okay, and not only that, I'm gonna, that was
I'm sorry.
totally gnarly, bruh!
Fawkes, you also get hit by this tidal wave. How does that look? Does Fawkes try to surf the tidal wave and crash? Or how is this happening?
I just get flipped upside down, you know?
Did you just get hit by a wave?
Washed away. Yeah, hit by a wave.
All right. Anadoltia, what would you like to do? There are not a lot of enemies left here in this first round.
How many of the like how far is the crystal from me? And yeah.
From where you are, I mean, it's about 60 feet. You could dash for it.
I don't need a dash for it. I'm gonna while moving, I'm gonna drink one of those crimson bovines I have.
Oh, jeez. All right, going hard.
Gives you a wound.
Pound a crimson bovine. And you want to? Oh, you can. When you do so, your movement speed is double, and you can fly.
Yes. Till the end of my next turn.
All right. So
You
fly
shotgun
So yeah, I'm pretty.
Anadoltia shotguns the drink. All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's awesome.
She shotguns it, just flies straight there to where the crystal is, and grabs it.
Imagining right like a porcelain doll shotgunning like a Red Bull now, and I'm
exactly.
but
Perfect.
thank you for creating this item, Farku. By the way, the crimson goblin.
Oh, peace.
But yeah, she does that. That's actually just her move action too.
Yeah, see, you pick up the crystal, and the crystal, you feel it has a lot of innately powerful energy, and it looks like it's just kind of concentrated magical something.
Yeah, well, like I said, that's part of the move action. Her actual action is, okay. So how many? All right.
On
each
one
enemy
side
left.
of you, you see, to your right, you see Fawkes and 3 math goblins. To your left, you see the remaining 3 morts. 2 blind morts and 1 not blind mort that is running away.
Okay, well, he's running away, so he's not really a issue. The morts that remain did take damage, so.
I know. These 2 managed to get out of the wall of light, though.
Ah,
Despite their
okay.
wounds.
Yeah, they're too busy.
All right. In that case, Anadoltia will just use her actual action, and just have one part of the wall of light, a piece of wall of light, shoot a beam at one of the math goblins. Actually, it's
Okay.
a beam, so yeah, we'll see what
Go
it
ahead
does.
and go ahead and blast them. All right, 6 radiant damage. Wow, it's an unfortunate roll on the beam.
Yeah.
But you hit it. All right, so that math goblin takes 6 radiant damage, and as you blast it, you see it actually split into 2 math goblins. But they're both much smaller than the original one, and they seem more injured. So there are now 4 math goblins.
All right, and yeah, I guess. It did take 60 feet to get to that crystal, but yeah, she does have that crystal.
All right. Next in the initiative, fuck's sakes, what would you like to do? There are now 4 math goblins around you, as one of the math goblins nearby you just split into 2 as it got hit with that beam of light.
Can I try to run to the crystal, like pick it up, maybe lick it?
Anadoltia is already holding it.
Holding the crystal.
Oh,
But
she's
if you
already
want
got the
to
crystal.
run the last 30 feet to Anadoltia, you could lick the crystal as a free action.
Alright. It's just 30 feet away? Yeah, I'll just move 30 feet to her and lick it.
It tastes really good.
Oh, wow.
It seems like it's made of rock candy.
I'm surprised.
It's a rock candy. In fact, it tastes. You've tasted something like this before, Fawkes. Big rock
Totally.
candy club. This you can tell contains magical residue and power grown here in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. This is a rock candy mana crystal, which
I eat it.
you can use. Well, before you just
Anadoltia's not gonna let you
Anadoltia is holding it.
Okay,
It can
you
be
can use
used
for what?
it can be used as any spellcasting component.
Oh,
Any?
Yeah, it can take the spot of any spellcasting component if you have material components. This one can because of its size can be up to 1,000 gold in spell component.
this is a very good item. Okay, then I will.
Yeah, Anadoltia stick that into the bag. Or her
Yeah.
bag for a moment.
Let her do that. I'm just gonna flex, take the dodge action, bonus action, play some music for myself.
As you do that, the math goblins, one of them stops. Wait, you're not a math goblin. All right. The math goblins are actually going to go now. They're going to run forward. So the one that was shocked by you, Fawkes, is going to make an attack against you with their. They have these little like flails that are covered in spikes, or they're actually covered in cubes. Like normally a flail is like the big ball with the spikes at the end. It's just a cube with little cubes sticking off of it. And they're going to swing that at you, Fawkes. What did you dodged, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very interested to know what you've done to have God come for me to fucking punish you. Sure, that all misses.
They have a second one going at you, which will miss, and then you have the two smaller ones seem to have smaller flails, and they're going to swing them at you as well. Which I think they just all miss because they're not very good at this. All right,
Okay.
so that is the 4 math goblins going. Actually, it's two big math goblins. Oh god, and 4 small math goblins. All right, we move to the top of the initiative. Ideal, what would you like to do? The math goblins seem. It seems that your threats fall on deaf ears to these math goblin grunts. Goodness, excuse me, full hiccups.
Yeah. That radio doesn't have much ability. Breathe cold attacks. He does, however, have. Let's see. Ooh, he does have frostbite. But then.
Okay.
Let's see. How many could he hit with that? Probably just one creature.
There are 2 regular morts or 2 blind morts left. Which actually, do I roll a save to see if they're not blinded, or are they just blinded forever?
They are blinded for a minute. It says.
That's incredibly busted. All right, so there's 2
I can
blind
double
morts.
check though.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, it says at the end of each of its turns.
Gotcha. So you have 2 blind morts and the math goblins. What would you like to do?
Oh, I do have that, don't I? I have Ice Knife through right. So I'm going to cast Ice Knife at one of the morts.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do so. Oh god. Oh, they're blind. Oh no. You have advantage because they're blind. If you want it.
Alright.
Oh, these poor morts. If they were just not blind and they could see you, they might be terrified. But instead, they're terrified for other reasons.
Oh my god, I'm terrified.
They're terrified, but
these goblins are
they're just blind.
weapons.
So yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
So I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. And this is fifth level.
Math goblins.
Why do they have square weapons?
They're math goblins. Oh my god. All right.
Yeah,
Just
the
out of
DC
character,
is because it explodes.
What's your DC ideal?
Hold on.
Actually, I don't think it matters. I think you just annihilate them. Yeah. No. Even if they succeed, you still kill them. Yep. They're dead. They blow up. There are no more morts. There are
Yeah,
only
and
math
DC is supposed to be 17. I don't know why it showed up as 12. I need to
Yeah,
fix
it gets
that.
weird sometimes. Yeah, of course. You
It's
guys
just
fire weapons.
Ice Snipe is a
They're
weird. Is a very weird. It's a very weird.
Yeah, roll 20 works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, I just assume out of character we can't loot them.
Well, actually, math goblins actually particularly have a feature that.
Let's them
Yeah,
like
they did
put their weapons away. Yeah.
Yeah. Quantum entanglement actually is the feature they have. Similar to what the Modrons have. All right.
So I just annihilated
Who's
the
your-
Morts.
Yeah, the Morts are all dead now, which I can get rid of their turn, and that would make it now Krixus.
So,
What would you like to do, Krixus?
there's 2 Morts left. How far away are they?
No, all the Morts. Oh, sorry. There's a single Mort left, and he is running across the courtyard. He's like pulling up his jeans. They're kind of falling down a little bit as he's running. He's just trying to get away.
How far away is he?
From you, he's only about 60 feet because you're all outside.
Oh! Praise the cloud! Praise it!
He's just trying to run like your teammate told him to, and you're gonna blow him up.
Yes! He must suffer!
Oh boy. Alright, you hit him with a moonbeam. I think he's still alive. He's just harmed. Just, ow. What's the save
Morty.
on?
Save is,
See you later, Morty.
5 points.
See you
Ow.
later.
Oh, please stop. I'm running. What are you doing?
it's not fast enough!
I'm running as quickly as I can.
Make it
I have
faster!
a speed of 30 feet.
Make it faster!
All right. Harass. Anything else you'd like to do, Krixus, or are you just good harassing this math goblin?
The body, like right there by me.
Yeah, the one that you burned with lightning, sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like kick it.
Okay, Anadoltia, it's your turn.
All right. So there's. You said there's 2 normal math goblins and 2 smaller math goblins, correct?
That is true.
Okay, then. It will be a good thing for these. I guess Anadoltia will just start pelting them a bit.
Okay. Okay. Which one are you shooting?
Whichever ones are closer to me.
Okay, so the first attack misses. The second one hits for how much? 9? Which causes that math goblin to split into 2 tiny math goblins. And then, what do you want the third one to attack? The same.
Yeah, just pretty much the ones that are just the closest.
So one of the tiny math goblins.
Yeah.
Okay. As you hit the tiny math goblin, it just it splits into 2 minuscule math goblins and is gone. I mean, they're not gone, but they're like 4 inches tall.
All right, and I'm gonna take my move action and actually, is there any place is there any high up place that I could like stand on?
Yeah, I mean, sure, you could go. I mean, there's a chandelier that's hanging, a big ice chandelier that hasn't fallen yet. You're in a big grand hall right now, right? There's these big ice pillars. This is probably once a very grandiose place, but it has just been severely damaged, right, by the fighting of the Morts and the math goblins.
Okay,
Wait.
so how far up is the chandelier?
I don't know. How far up can you get?
I can get up to 60 feet.
It's 60 feet. You're on the shit.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna fly up there and just in my turn, like pretty much hanging on the chandelier, or hanging around the
All right.
top of the chandelier.
I love it. Fuck's sakes, there are these 1 tiny math goblin, 1 small math goblin, and 2 big math goblins that are all up in your grill.
After I'm done, like, stretching, when you open up my arms, have a drink, look over to Anadoltia, I guess,
Anadoltia's on like a chandelier, just waving.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
up above you, just dangling.
I think that's appropriate because you came in like a wrecking ball.
So there's one big math goblin?
Yes, there are two large, like, medium humanoid math goblins in front of you. There are two medium ones. There's one tiny one, and there's one small one. Which
All right,
small is a normal size for a goblin.
I'll tag the small one with...
Okay.
do I still have the Reaver? Oh my god.
Oh
That
god.
would be perfect. Yeah, I don't remember if he gave it back, and we're still right after the fight, right? No.
I'll say you still got it.
All right, let's pull that bad boy out and start swinging that math goblins.
The literal best weapon against these math goblins. All right, you will hit one of the small math goblins. How much is that?
Let's see. 12?
23?
23?
12. Okay. Sorry. So 12 damage. Is there anything else you'd like to do, or just the 12?
Let's see. I will smite it for first level. So
Okay.
2d8. 20. Is he still up?
He is still up. However, he splits into two tiny math goblins.
Alright, I'm gonna slap the two tiny math goblins, or one of them. 16.
Okay. Yep, you'll hit him. And I'm pretty sure you destroy him. Yep, you obliterate that math goblin.
Alright, I get a free. It's
I assume against the other tiny math goblin, or you want to go for
the tiny one.
Alright, he's also dead.
Alright, I get one more attack, but do I have to make it with the Reaver, or can I swap to another one? Because
I think it has to be with the Reaver if
changed.
it's using the
Alright.
Reaver's property.
Alright, let me momentum it up. Swing
This is
around.
against the last tiny one.
Yes.
That will kill him too. All that
Okay.
remains are the two big mouth goblins.
Alright, still have a bonus action.
Yes.
I'm gonna bonus action turn my sword into the dancing blade, call upon its power, and have it swing around at the smallest math goblin between them. I just they're the same size, right?
Yeah, they're both the same.
Yeah.
You will hit.
Oh, man. Having no strength sucks.
6.
6.
Okay. And would you like to do anything else to that, or just 6?
Anadoltia's where again? Like how far? Like
I'm on a
above-
60
chandelier.
feet above you.
60 feet above me. Who else is like nearby that I could get to skirt over?
Ideal's like 60 feet from you, just like on the ground.
Yeah, I guess I'll like start walking towards Ideal.
Okay, you would provoke opportunity attacks. By the way, that big math goblin you just hit just split into two medium math goblins.
Ah, perfect.
You would provoke 3 opportunity attacks if you walked away from here. Would you like to do that?
Yes. So, yeah, they're
All
poisoned anyways. Yeah, why not?
They are still poisoned. No, these were the. Yeah, I'll say the poison. I don't care. That was one of the medium ones. That's a medium one, which it misses, and then the big one critically fails. Thankfully.
Holy balls! That's a lot of damage.
You've got a +5 to hit. You're fine. All right. It's the math goblin's turn. They're gonna do that exact same thing again. They're gonna chase
Walk up
after.
to
Well,
me?
actually, they'll run over to you and Ideal, and
Ideal's a bit further
say,
away.
"Oh right, yes." They just run after you again, Fawkes. Oh my god!
That just misses!
Does it?
Yeah, 24.
Holy shit! All right, and the two small the two medium math goblins will both miss you. Oh man, that big one would have been real bad.
Whatever.
All right, that's all the math goblins have.
Holy hope.
You see the math goblin, one of the bigger math goblin miss what would have been a really big hit on Fawkes.
Just implodes the snow next to me.
Literally, though, just
like a giant cube, sort of like singularities it away.
exactly. What would you like to do, Dandere or Ideal?
It's going to
Ideal?
launch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. Go ahead.
Ideal is going to launch another. I have to think of some elemental. I could create an next elemental. That's all I want to.
What? There are only three math goblins left. And you
I
haven't
know.
done the Goldilocks and the Three Bears pun yet, so there's gotta be more left to this adventure.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of casting another spell, I'm going to walk over and I'm going to hit the large map goblin
Uh-huh.
with my game. Let's see what happens.
Alright, go ahead and smack him. You'll hit him.
Boop. And
And actually, I just realized I totally screwed this up. There's no large math goblins. There's only medium, small, and tiny. I just got all confused.
Ignore the necrotic damage. That would be if I didn't hit them.
Okay, so you hit him for
7.
you hit him for 7. He splits into 2 smaller math goblins.
Alright.
So now there are 4 small math goblins and no more medium or large math goblins.
So there's just small math goblins. 4 of them. Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to use Thirsting Blade to hit one of the small math goblins with the cane.
Okay. You'll hit him.
And 8 damage.
Okay, and now he splits into 2 tiny math goblins. So now there are 3 small math goblins and 2 tiny math goblins.
Alright.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to get a math goblin to hit themselves with their own flail. But it's too late. There's none left anymore. Okay, I guess I'll just reaver them up and clean up.
There are still some small math goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, maybe I wouldn't grab them there.
Well, anything else
I
you want
think
to
as a
do?
bonus, I think as a bonus action, I will curse one of the tiny math goblins.
Excellent.
So heck,
All right. Anadoltia, you're hanging from the chandelier. You're watching these math goblins split apart and divide themselves. What would you like to do?
She's going to use her action to fire another beam from the wall of light on the ground.
Okay, what do you want to target?
Let's target one of the small ones.
Okay. You hit it with the beam, and it splits into 2 tiny math goblins.
And that
So
will
now
be
there are
my
2 small and 4 tiny math goblins.
yeah. That will be my turn.
Okay. Fuck's sakes, there are many math goblins around you now.
Oh, sweet. Just time to choppa with that Reaver boy.
Yeah, really though. This is the setup.
Tiny boy?
But
Does that even hurt?
How does the Reaver work? I was looking for it because I think you get like unlimited attacks, right?
Yeah, if you like, it's not just
Every time you kill, you get a free
every
one.
time. Yeah,
So what are you attacking first? With the tiny math goblins?
yeah, tiny boys.
With a 15, you will hit for 5 points of damage. Or would you like to do anything else?
Bonus actions roll the divine favor on, so get like an extra d4.
Sure.
Yeah, 7.
He
Is
is
that kill?
still alive.
Oh, I guess I'll have to use my second attack. Unfortunate, on the same boy. Oh,
Oh no! the critical failure, unfortunately, does not hit that tiny math goblin.
That is so bad. I'll use my bonus action to attack it again. Attack one of the small ones instead. With the blade of dancing.
With the
Just-
dancing.
It's like, no! So what happens when I try to hit the tiny one? It fumbles out of my hand. I try to turn it into a dancing one. It just flies straight past the other.
Oh no!
Whoa, this thing's, they're too small. They're like
Terrible.
knocking it away with their square hammers.
You know, they're flails. They're square flails.
Ah, it gets caught in their chain.
And one of the tiny ones goes, "Ha ha ha ha! You have no power here!"
No.
And they will swing with their tiny square flails at you. So these are the 4 tiny ones that are attacking you, Fawkes 6. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. They all miss. Their flails don't do a lot of damage when they're tiny. Then the 2 small ones will also attack you. All right, and they do not hit you. See, this is where the double crit would be like, oh god. But they are not able to get through. It's top of the initiative again. Ideal. What would you like to do?
Their flails are
going
too
to
busy
attack
being
the
caught up in
tiny
my
one
sword.
that I cursed.
It's true.
I'm going to
Okay.
attack the tiny one I cursed. And
You'll hit him, and he will be dead.
then
Weakened
I
by Fawkes
regain
6.
16 hit points.
Hot damn.
So,
Yeah.
question: what's Krixus doing?
That's a great question. We're gonna find out on his turn right after I deal. Probably still harassing that Mort, but we'll find out.
Yes. Let's see. What? My
Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
What's wrong, Farku?
I used my bonus action to Divine Favor. I couldn't have done the Dancing Blade.
Well, it works out. That's why it was the crit fail. It was just you're just trying to get your
God was being like, yo, stop what you're
Oh,
doing.
and I
Enough of your reverb BS.
Oh, I gain a cursed specter.
Oh my god! Alright, so you raise a specter out of this math goblin.
Yes.
Yeah, you raise a cursed specter.
And I'm going to use Thirsting
Let
Blade
me
to
check something really quick.
boop.
All right. You have a specter now. Do you have a token for that already?
Let's see. Do
Yeah,
I?
it should already be a specter.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have a specter now. What would you like to do? We'll just say the specter goes right now. What would you like the specter to do? Or at the end of your turn?
All right. I'll do it after my turn. I'm going to attack another tiny math goblin with my cane.
All right, you will hit him, and he is grievously injured. Ah!
And
Actually, I'm sorry. He disappears because he splits into 2 minuscule math goblins. So there are 2 like 4-inch tall math goblins after you hit him with that cane, and they're like, "Oh, destroyed!" As they continue to subdivide to the point of uselessness.
Eat the math goblin mush.
I mean, you could stomp on them at this point.
Yeah.
What would you like the specter to do, Ideal?
Math
Okay.
atoms.
I'm going to have my
Mathematics. I can't. Mathematums. Oh, there we go. Mathematums. Boom.
Spectre is going to use Life Strain on. How many math goblins are there left?
There are 2 small math goblins and 2
Little-
tiny math goblins.
Little did you know, the universe is made of math goblins.
Yes.
In the calculor,
Horrible,
that is the case.
fine.
The
As the
Spectre is going to
horrifying
attack
reality.
one of the small math goblins with Life Drain.
Go for it.
And
Let's go, Spectre. Spectre will hit.
7 necrotic damage. And it has
Okay.
to succeed on a DC 10
It unfortunately succeeds.
Uh,
And now that is now 2 tiny mass goblins. As it splits in half as it gets attacked. All right. Krixus, what would you like to do?
How rough's that Mort looking? How rough's that Mort looking?
Not that bad. I mean, he's taken 5 damage plus. He's taken 17 damage, which he's bloodied now. I mean, he's hurt, but he's running.
He's running far away.
Yeah, he's just, please stop. I just want to leave.
Okay.
How far away are the math goblins from me?
About
And
60
they're
feet.
actually-
So you're same place.
I'll just dismiss that name and
Are any of these tiny morts like
within a 5-foot square.
Yeah, they all are pretty much.
they're all in one tiny 5-foot square?
Oh, all the tiny ones are. Yeah, the 4 tiny ones are all grouped together.
Then they're
Why
60
do
feet away
you
from me.
ask?
They're 60 feet away from me.
Yes. Oh, bless you, Plunder. You're using an area of effect ability to kill these things.
Boom!
Thank God. You
Boom!
cast a new moonbeam,
I booped him.
and that's not enough damage to kill any of them, but it's always enough damage to split them all into minuscule math goblins, which can't do anything.
Yes.
So now there are just tons of tiny math goblins. I'm sorry, minuscule math goblins running around at your feet, Fawkes.
Kill them
Oh,
all.
right. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Plunder?
I will kick that body yet again. Except for this time, I kind of want to like pound it into mush. I want to assert my dominance.
Oh, God. All right, you desecrate this corpse. Anadoltia, what would you like to do?
She's gonna throw some her Fey Touch Splash at the mini math goblins.
Wait, at the minuscule ones or at the small one?
Oh, well, the small
one
one.
is the only one that's still capable of fighting. Okay.
Oh yeah, small
We'll hit
one.
it, and it will split into 2 tiny math goblins,
And those tiny ones get hit with the remaining.
and they are split into minuscule. There's like literally, what at this point, 16 minuscule math goblins all around you right now, Fox. But none of them are a threat to you at all. As you look around, and it seems all of the math goblins have been defeated.
Oh boy, I will just attack them regardless anyway with the Reaver.
yeah.
All right, you
deal
just
with
cleave
this-
them to pieces.
It's
You
like
do an ideal, just go
a
stomp it.
sushi chef
Yeah, I
show
will just
where I'm like,
stomp on
Jeez. You
I'll take like
one of those.
I'll take like a pair of
hibachi kind of
tweezers.
shows.
Yeah, I'll take a pair of tweezers out and use it to make one of them hit themselves with their flail.
Yeah, you see, they don't split when they do that. It seems that
Oh,
square
dang.
damage does not make them split. Like, if
Wow.
the damage that you would deal to them is the square of something, it doesn't cause them to split.
I'll keep that in mind. Oh,
It's a really weird, dumb thing.
They're immune to squared damage.
They're not immune to square damage. It just regular damages them
Oh, okay.
instead of causing them to split.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's even weirder.
Yep. All right. Well,
Oh, so that's how we kill them. They don't split if you just square the damage. So I'll just like slowly tweezer each of them out. And it's like,
It's not well, they also have like amount of hit points left, and all of them have fewer than 4 hit points left.
oh, I see.
So you just
So they've just been squaring down. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, we can just squish them.
I spent way too much brain power doing the math for that encounter right there. Given, anyway, you squish all of the morts, all the math goblins. They're all dead. Plunder, you reduce that mort to viscera.
Okay, well I'm gonna eat like a nice chunk of that.
Sure. So you walk into the hall where everyone else is, blood all over yourself, with like a chunk of nondescript meat in your hands.
Meaty.
It's more time.
I think we need to search the bodies, see if there's anything useful.
Yeah, Anadoltia, so she's in the chandelier. She's gonna do this right quick, see if the chandelier is magical.
Are there any beds or any porridge left out?
You don't see any beds or porridge left out right where you are. You are in the main entry hall of the castle currently.
Oh, I'm so tired. I'm hungry. I'll go to the kitchen.
Okay, so Fawkes, you start looking around.
You guys should probably look for more of these crystals. They
I
are
think
pretty
I
useful.
get what the gist of it is. This room was too cold.
All right, so you guys start looking around. Fawkes, yeah, there is. Is there a kitchen in the Duke's castle? There's probably a kitchen. It's relatively unused. There is porridge, like in the cupboards, like with the materials to make porridge. If you'd like to make some porridge.
Yes, I'll set up 3 bowls.
Start to make some porridge.
I want to
Beautiful.
search those bodies, by the way.
Well, Krixus, you've already rolled to loot the morts, and so you really don't think there's much more you can get out of them.
Yeah, I can get their ears.
All right, you collect a bunch of human ears.
Delicious.
Anadoltia is using detect magic at the chandelier to see if there's anything magic about it.
It is magical. It is a creation of ice, like everything in this castle. It won't melt, and it won't naturally melt, and it's supernaturally durable. But otherwise, it's just a nice chandelier. Oh, it also lets out light.
I was gonna ask, how supernaturally durable is it?
Not that supernaturally durable. It hasn't broken under your weight, but if like Kurogan were up in the chandelier, it'd be like iffy.
All right, so Anadoltia is going to take her immovable rod, stick it through, hopefully if it could fit through one of the chain links, I would assume.
Okay.
All right, and then she's probably holding her hand at the button. She's going to try to get it off from the ceiling and kind of do rapid click the button of the immovable rod to slowly descend it.
Yeah, you do that.
All right.
You have the chandelier in its undamaged shape at the ground level now. It's on the floor.
All right, yeah, okay. She puts it into the portable hole.
So you're stealing the chandelier. Yeah, I was gonna...
Yes. It's going to be a very nice piece to add to Anadoltia's trophy collection.
A magnificent chandelier. It's very large. It's very pretty. Yeah.
And it's going to the portable hole.
You've stolen the Duke of Winter's chandelier. Mark that down on your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm marking it down right now.
You have some porridge. Farva really likes the porridge.
Right.
Farva, your polar bear, is hanging out with you. And it is weird. You've seen Farva, obviously you've seen Farva eat things before. Farva's a bear. But you've never seen Farva eat, not meat stuff and enjoy it as much as they enjoy this porridge.
Oh, okay.
Just some good porridge. Yeah, what else do you want to do? Fox Eggs has made some porridge. Krixus has collected 20 sets of ears.
I wanted to look
Anadoltia
for...
is actually going to look for a study now.
Yeah, I was supposed to look for more of those icicles.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going to join Anadoltia and looking for the study.
Like, is there any
Yeah.
trail from where these guys got or were fighting over these things, or was it just the one?
Yeah, you see some like blood splatter, right, and signs that like there's been people going upstairs. So like basically there's a big staircase that's central to this place, and some of the stairs go down, seemingly underground, and other stairs go upwards right into the castle keep proper. And yeah, there's signs that like, you know, footprints or disturbed snow, I guess, there's little bits of snow everywhere here in this castle. Where like people have obviously gone up the stairs recently, and you all head up there and you find various different things, right? You find what looks like it was like a master bedroom that was probably never used, right? It has a beautiful like standing icy mirror, and it has a icy like bed with its four posts and everything, but like that probably doesn't look very comfortable. It looks like the actual blanket on the bed is made of like a soft dusting of snow that just doesn't melt. It's just soft as snow, but it's frigid and cold. You know, you find his study, which has a fireplace, but there's no fire at all. There's just a bunch of frozen logs. Yeah, I guess if you want to like loot the place and look for those kind of gems,
I'm
go
guessing
ahead
the study would have upstairs too. Oh, how about play some music while we do the montage?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Anadoltia, as soon as she goes to the study, she will use detect magic to see if there's like any like books that will be like sort of like have rituals or spells in them. Because those are like out to you.
Unfortunately, you don't find any books that will like have spells or magic like that in them, and I'm not sure Detect Magic would find something like that either, even if it were there. You do find like books. The Duke had books. Didn't look like he read them like ever or very often, but there are different things there. It could have useful information if you wanted to just steal a bunch for later.
Is the icicle that we have magical?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay. So there wouldn't be any other magical icicles from here.
Well, I'm gonna say overall, like looting through, right? You find behind like a frigid portrait of the Duke of Winter. There's like a safe in the wall, which you bust into, detected, of course, by Anadoltia's Detect Magic. And overall, you find 3 of those big rock candy and mana crystals scattered throughout the place, hidden in various locations.
Right.
Are they all the same color?
They're different colors. One of them is like the red rock candy. One's kind of like a teal, and one is, of course, the stereotypical dark blue. Yum yum yum. But yeah, they're all. Each of them total can cover. Each of them can cover 1,000 gold pieces worth of any spell component. So a total of 3,000 between them. Additionally, as you do that, you do find those little magical lesser wonders, right? You find a blanket of snow, right, that just never melts and is incredibly soft but very cold, right? You find this extremely reflective ice mirror, right? Which you're not positive, but like that icy mirror could maybe be a scrying component.
Hey, Anadoltia, shoot me, and I'll like hold up the mirror, see if it can reflect in a blast or something. Shoot me!
We might damage it.
Oh yeah, maybe it's more delicate. I thought it might be a magic item.
Yeah, I can use that to like spy on furtive straying.
Right.
Yeah.
If we're taking the mirror, I just want to take the blanket of snow and wrap the mirror in the blanket of snow.
Ah, okay. Just to ease getting the mirror out of there.
Use one magic item to protect another magic item.
Fair enough.
Ando says after looking for the through books and stuff, she'll probably look for the ones that have more lore on the Lands of DnDTime. Like it might give us some insight about the other great evils, or maybe you can find a diary.
Are there any books on the cloud?
Any books on the slumbering spy?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
basically,
the onslaught.
Yeah, pretty much just let's just say any books considered lore.
Are there any books on lusty Argonian maids?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, every
babes.
library in the kingdom has that novel.
I once
yeah,
met her. She was beautiful.
So there are a couple of things you find. You find So in terms of books, you do find the Duke of Winter's diary, which talks a little bit about his dark past and what fueled him and his hatred of the Icy Kingdom, or the Candy Kingdom. Which, if you as a player are interested, we can talk about more. But
yes, which will be later.
Yeah. In terms of lore about the other great evils, the Duke seemed very detached. In terms of stuff like about the cloud, you can't seem to find a lot, but he does have like notes on things. Like you can see how his plan on how he lured Bill the space whale.
I want those notes. I want those notes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, Anadoltia's like just pretty much sipping everything like to like a nice little pile to add more to the portable hole.
Like a filing drawer.
Yeah.
You also find something kind of peculiar. It is and you can thank Crowley for this, guys. It is a novel. It seems like a young adult's novel, and it's the word trained, a colon, and then it has the words in investigation, and it appears to be part of a series about a investigative journalist who does a bunch of journalism on trains. And you think that if you read this book all the way through, you would become proficient in investigation as a skill.
Ooh, that actually might be very useful. But yeah, I'm adding that to the thing here.
But it's a really bad book series. It seems like it's part of a series. It's like a volumes of this.
All right.
And like most books that grant this kind of thing, once it has been read, it does not function again for 100 years. And it doesn't look like it's been read in 100 years, so whoever's interested in trained in investigation.
Let me actually look at... Yeah, I don't have that, but my intelligence isn't that great either, so...
Yeah, I don't think it's good for me either.
Well, we can bring it to the other group, but I think I'd read it.
I think we save that for later.
Yeah,
it takes some downtime to read anyway.
Yeah. So so basically we found.
So we can just save it for now.
Yeah, and you loot the upper part of the castle quite thoroughly. You see that, like, obviously it's already been turned over to a degree, right? Like the Morts have been through certain rooms, and maybe the Math Goblins have been through others. But after you loot the place and you find those crystals and the mirror and the few other slightly magical trinkets that you find, right? There's not a ton up here, but no one has gone downstairs yet.
Is there a bathroom up here?
Sure. You know what? No, there's not. There are no bathrooms in the entire building, actually, because
interesting.
There was a strange fey creature and maybe did not need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, Anadoltia can confirm fey creatures do not use the bathroom. She's quite literally married to one.
They just squat down and
they just cry. That's their expression is tears.
They magic it away.
There's not a bathroom in the entire Keep Krixus.
Excretus deletus.
Anyway, there's actually one more question I wanted to ask. Like, within the study, was there any mention through any documents about the Candy Folk? Because I remember Anadoltia would.
In a very, very old tome, right? You find it like it's in a corner. It's a thick, ancient tome. you crack it open, you start looking through it, and a lot of it's written in like the equivalent of like Old English, but it's like Old Sylvan. So it's very hard to understand.
No, it's not.
Well, even though you can read it, it's still hard to like comprehend. But as you're reading through it, you see these strange, right? You see like depictions of the candy folk in the image, in the tome across pages, and then you see images of large kind of almost tombs of ice, right? That it looks like they were trapped within.
Did
I don't have
the
any information on the location of them, though.
Hmm.
But it doesn't look like he killed them. It looks like he just trapped them away.
Is there closet or dressers?
Is there what, Thunder?
A closet or dressers?
wardrobe?
A wardrobe.
Oh, yeah, there is a wardrobe, absolutely.
I totally want to go check that out.
Yes, we all want
it
those
has-
baby blue gothic tail
Yeah,
coats.
it's exactly that. It's just a whole bunch of this baby
The
blue
same exact
gothic suit
outfit.
that he wears. Yeah, exactly. It's just hundreds of them.
I'm gonna take some of those.
When I start getting into one, I'll dress up. I'll like put some monster makeup to look fey, like him. Hey guys, I'm the Duke of Winter. Oh, I'm really angry.
I think I could have craft time with Krixus as well as cooking with Krixus. Just
Did
saying.
this guy have any like servants or people besides him living in this keep, or was it just him, literally?
Oh, no. Yes, he did. You see every so often what looks like effectively like an animated armor, right? It's like an armor set made out of ice that clearly was animated, but it looks like the Morts have already battled this.
All right.
Like the people who had come up here for the first quick loot of things. And the Morts missed a lot of stuff. Like, the Morts were not very good. They only found one of the ice crystals. They didn't find any other goodies.
And the rest of the stuff is just like mundane items, I guess.
It's not like mundane. It's just like everything is slightly magical and very cold, right? He has, drapes that are made of like.
Does he have a cup that will be cold if you drink out of it, like no matter what, and keep your drinks cold?
Oh
without
yeah,
putting it in?
all of the cups are that.
Oh,
They're made of elemental ice. They don't melt.
3 cups.
I'm getting some.
Add those in inventory.
He's got,
Ice cups.
he's got drapes made of snow flurries that will just all of the breezes will be cold if they blow past these drapes. But why would I mean, maybe great in the summer if it's really hot, but
I
things
do.
for adventurers, if you care, you can
Yeah, I'm
find
gonna put that in my inventory too.
Wait.
Somewhat
Yes.
magical, mundane bullshit exists here. If you can think of it, it's probably there.
Okay, I
Does he
think.
have socks that would freeze the water as you're walking on it? Or is that,
No,
like, not
that was
freeze-
that's a property of him.
I
Yeah.
But if
think.
it socks, it'll keep your feet cold.
I think it's.
And it's also the only thing that Anadoltia can do that no one else can because she has a ring.
I
Oh
think
yeah.
it's.
True.
I think it's a proper peon of Princess Selcrest or the Ice Queen. Then I think that we should get some of those drapes to decorate her ice palace.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm totally taking some of that. That's gonna
Just
go in the
loot
bag
all their
crafting for
stuff.
me. I'm looting all this kind of
Put
crazy.
all their stuff from the Duke's Castle, put it in the Skullcrest.
Yes, we're putting that in Selcrest. Her place is gonna be fabulous.
All right,
Yeah.
all
right. Okay,
See,
so Jeremy.
Yes.
All right, the ancient tome you said that it showed that the candy folk were entombed in some sort of ice thing.
Yeah, they look like almost stalactites of ice. These icy prisms.
All right. Okay. So Anadoltia will actually start to look kind of look at pretty much just look downstairs. Just look. Wait for everyone else to get ready.
There's a winding staircase that descends into darkness.
Anadoltia can see through darkness.
It
All
just
right, Devil's Sight.
goes. Yeah,
Devil's
it
Sight.
goes. It goes for a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. She like I said, she's gonna just wait for everyone to get ready.
All right.
Totally just cast druid craft. Boop. Light.
Pile up all the stuff you want to steal. Sure. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Well,
Liberate.
No.
yes. Confiscate.
Confiscate. Sure.
It's
What's the word?
loot
Krixus?
reallocation. It's not stealing, it's loot reallocation.
We're reallocating it, yes.
Yes, we're reallocating.
It's reallocating
We're
of goods.
Reallocating.
Yes.
Reallocating.
Lootcating.
Yeah, just looting, for short.
Yeah, okay, so you've looted the place, and you start to make your way downstairs. As you start to descend these icy stairs, you can see that the walls, while still frigid and solid, almost take on a somewhat like ethereal, almost glittering kind of view of them.
Do they
It feels, yeah, like it's almost got this very light kind of teal glow through the ice. And as you make your way down, the sound of the wind becomes distant outside. After a few steps, you come to the base, a landing here, underground. Not sure exactly how deep, but it's got to be relatively far. And when you turn, coming around the corner, you see a huge open cavern of ice. You see stalactites hanging from the ceiling. It is completely filled with this kind of teal glowing ice. And beyond that, and it's great that you looked into this earlier so I don't have to explain it to you now, you see rows and rows of those icy coffin or sarcophaguses, right? These icy prisons along the sides of this big cavern, presumably containing the Duke of Winter's prisoners.
These prisoners were candy people?
I want to try something.
Some of them certainly were.
Yeah,
Okay.
like upon seeing these, Anadoltia's like first instinct is to look for caramel carry, licorice Larry, or butterscotch berry.
So Anadoltia, as you quickly go to like rush into the room,
Those flavors are the
see-
people.
those are people, believe it or not. As you rush into the room, you see there are 3 of these icy, and they almost look like stalagmites, right, coming out of the floor of the cavern. You see 3 of them or 4 of them that are placed toward the middle, that are kind of out in the open, and one of them melts away, and stepping out from this now kind of slushy heap is a strange sight. You see what looks like almost a human girl. She has golden locks of hair and wears a strikingly similar to Fawkes' blue dress with little white flowery accents on it. Her skin is pale blue, and she kind of shakes with excitement and energy. And she says, "Oh, are you here to be locked away too?"
Anadoltia
Yeah.
just looks, just goes, no.
Maybe if you play your cards right, honey.
Kind of like
the sound of
tweaks out a
being
little.
locked away. I have
What
a
was that,
plan. As soon as she says locked away, I'm gonna prepare an action. Cast
Oh,
it.
you're just gonna straight attack her.
No. I'm gonna
Okay.
prepare to cast. Not quite yet. I'm just preparing.
Yeah, readying a spell, right? You're doing all of the components for the spell. all
Yeah,
the
I'm just-
hand gestures,
No, I'm just getting
What
like
is the
my
spell?
components. Want to get my components ready?
Oh, okay. So you're just ready for battle, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything overt. I'm just like, kind of go in my little pouch and get these few things.
Wait, so she's like a little girl?
Yeah, she looks like she's maybe like 14, maybe 15.
Alright, I take back my comment.
She's got She's got a blue bow, which is very similar. It's like the baby blue kind of color the Duke of Winter really liked. And she hops around in her little blue shoes and says, "Oh, this is great! I haven't had anyone here in a long time. I'm gonna lock you away now."
I'll like bend over and put my hands on my knees. I'm like, "Oh, aren't you cute? You're gonna lock us away? Have you been locked away down here?" Oh my God! Here we go. I couldn't even get it.
Nope, you can't get a word in edgewise. I mean, you can get a word in edgewise if you wanted, but.
Well, I was more like.
And try and lock you up.
I mean, more like.
Oh dear God!
Get my sword out and attack preparation. I can talk meanwhile.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had liked to have done a thing right there, I'm saying it's okay.
Well, I would have been busy talking, so it'd been fine.
Okay. Yeah, she's kind of sugar crazed, so.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We have a excited child in our hands.
Goldilocks.
Actually, yeah, I mean, Anadoltia's, I guess, is the one that's closest to her.
You and Fawkes both. And Ideal, can you roll me that initiative as well?
Did you say Fawkes is a bear? Like body type wise? I don't know. I don't know. It should be fair.
And Ideal, you gonna roll that initiative?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put you.
Oops.
Okay. Oh, sorry, it was just being slow. Okay. All right. And as she runs forward, she goes. She giggles to herself and she says, "Oh, you don't happen to have any candy, do you?" And who's holding the big rock candy mana crystals currently?
Anadoltia has one of them in her bag.
They're in their bag. I'll be like, "Yeah, I do. Do you want some?"
She will sprint up toward you at pretty outrageous speed for a little girl, and she will stand in front of you and hover and say, "Gimme, gimme, 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 gimme," and that's all she does. Krixus, it's your turn.
Yeah, I see where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
How far away is she from me?
Well, she just bolted 60 feet right up to Fawkes' sakes and demanded mana crystals. Or demanded candy, big rock candy. So she would probably be like, what, 10 feet in front of you?
10 feet in front of me.
Oh yeah, she bolted right up to where you guys are.
Oh boy. Now, because of my armor, which I don't normally bring up, is she wearing metal?
No. I don't think you're wearing any metal.
Yeah, I mean, I would know that automatically, but I will. Wait, this exactly says. Just want to make sure I'm not, that'd be bad. I say with
What's the move, Wonder?
there.
Oh
Yeah.
God! All right, you should start off with a flaming sphere.
Yes. Here's your candy. I call it Fireball.
She screams as you blast her with this flaming sphere. I will say, she's very dexterous, and
Holy
she does like
Jesus.
she does like a backflip out of the way. Just, how dare you put fire in here? You can hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Now the question is, if you just take half damage or...
She has evasion, so she takes no damage.
Oh.
As Coldilocks grits her teeth and glares at you. I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson before we lock you up then. And you said you had candy, she says, looking at you, Fawkes.
I do. Just give me a second to pull it out. It's not even my turn yet.
It's your turn now, Fawkes.
Oh, okay. I'll turn my...
to move it all.
Like, move behind me, yes.
I'm good.
Hide behind Fawkes. All right, Fawkes, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I will pull out my sword and use an action to cast Sacred Weapon and turn it into a Big Rock Candy Club. Ta-da! And hold it out to her.
Roll me a persuasion.
Just bite down onto it.
All right. Ideal. What would you like to do?
Oh, it's not. I'm not done yet. I'll cast Shield of Fate as a bonus action. That'll be it. That's cool.
I'm sorry, Frankie. Was there something more you wanted to do with that, or just is that enough?
No, that's good.
Okay. Sorry.
So I
I
guess
thought that was the end.
and Shield of Faith. That's all. Just getting the gloves off.
Cool. Ideal. So right now,
Ideal's
currently you're
just
all
gonna
still
sit
gathered around the
back.
front.
Ideal's just gonna sit back and see where Fawkes is going with this.
Okay, Anadoltia, what would you like to do?
Well, they kind of like ruined Anadoltia's plan by attacking her, so Anadoltia's just gonna just shrug.
No, I guess Plunder's attacked her.
I've got some more candy if you promise not to kill us or imprison us.
I mean, either way, she's now considered hostile, so I can't do something I was going to do. But instead, I will bring out an elemental babe of fire right next to the girl.
A babe of
All right,
fire?
using you cast the spell Elemental Babe using using the Winsler's ring to replace the N in Elemental Bane with a B.
Yep.
All right. She squeals
Hot
in
mama.
Fox
as the Elemental Babe
Oh, like cat call.
appears. All right.
Okay.
The Elemental Babe will go after you on your turn.
That's one hot lady.
All right, so
What would you like the Elemental Babe to do?
well, I mean, yeah, I guess pretty much attack. I mean, I'm just basing off
Give her a hug.
what my ruled, so which is
It's getting
Yeah,
hot in here.
honestly, I'm trying to read what was originally ruled about it. See, it's pretty much Elemental Bane plus a bonus action to deal 2d6 damage and chosen damage for the turn. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there's an Elemental Babe standing there, and Coldilocks squeals in fear. You see genuine horror in her eyes, staring at the fiery elemental.
so yeah, the well, I mean, that was just all right. So that's the Elemental Babe being summoned. Bonus action, I'm gonna try to hit her with a hex.
You hex her. Done. She's
All right.
hexed. All right. Anything else?
That will be all.
What
All right. Would you like the Elemental
ability do
Babe
you
to
have?
attack?
All right, yeah. Elemental Babe's attacking. I guess it's. Do I have to roll to hit for the Elemental Babe, or?
Yeah. Roll me. I guess if you want, I can roll it for you. I have an Elemental Babe stats right here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Do you want to hex her strength or her dex?
Yeah.
Or
What
something.
stat do you want to hex?
Her wisdom?
Uh,
Wisdom
well,
or that you can
I
hex her.
mean,
Dex.
Oh,
Her dex is
I would also. Actually,
it's go-
I would just say you probably don't want to hex her because you're concentrating on Elemental Babe right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. The hex. Oh, yeah, that's right. It does. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. No hex. So. Yeah, that will be it then, I guess. So yeah.
Elemental
But
Babe
yeah.
makes 3 attacks, and unfortunately does not connect with any of them as Coldilocks screams and dodges out of the way.
Okay.
Oh,
Coldilocks looks up at you all and says, I don't like it. I don't like you all being here. I don't like that you brought a fire here. I'm going to get my friends. And she's going to scream, bears, at the top of her lungs. And it kind of resonates throughout the room. And the 3 other icy tombs that were kind of out and away a little bit shatter. and a bugbear, an owl bear, and a werebear all walk out.
I hope you know what this means about that bear, certain bear.
Wait. Question. Would that scream count as a leveled magical effect or anything?
No, that is not a magical effect. I'm sorry, it is a magical effect, not a spell.
I'll sigh and look at our team of bear boys.
We bear
Okay.
bears.
All right. So that's all I wanted to ask. That's it.
Can't bear with us anymore.
And she is gonna slash with her gold locks. Oh shit! No, she's not gonna slash with her gold locks. She's going to run away, provoking an attack of opportunity from the elemental babe, and on it. Oh god, you're holding the candy club. No, she's gonna bite the candy club. Can you roll your damage?
Oh, I'm not gonna attack her.
Are you just gonna let her heal biting the candy club?
Yeah, sure.
Like, she's undamaged.
Yeah.
Alright, chomps down in your candy club,
Yeah.
doing whatever that does. It's now -1 candy club. Something
But
like
yeah,
that.
Elemental Babe does do that opportunity attack.
I'll like hold out a little owlbear plushie I got and be like, "You like owlbears?"
She kind of stops, and she
Oh,
looks
you're
between the elemental babe, the fiery sphere, her owlbear, and your owlbear plushie. And I'd like you to roll me persuasion checks.
Yeah. Oh, can I use?
Oh my
I
god!
want to re-roll that. That one, so bad. Sure, I'll use my lucky Rocky boy. Can I roll that again?
Unlucky rock.
Yeah, just give me it. Screw it. 17.
She looks at all these things and says, "Tell your friends to put their fire out, and then we can talk. If you've got more candy." And she's
just a kid.
Would you like the elemental babe to take an opportunity attack at Anadoltia?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that was just happening while the Elemental Babe was taking the opportunity attack, regardless.
Okay,
What
so
the
you
heck?
would like to make... All right.
No, that's
Well,
good.
it's unfortunately because Coldilocks is too quick. All right, layer action. She says, "It's too hot in here," and she's going to pick a 20-foot radius area centered on a point she can see, which is going to be the elemental babe, and it. Oh, I actually have these labeled backwards. Ding, ding. All right, yeah, she says it's too hot in here, and a cold fog freezes that area as her layer action. Oh, come on, is it not actually going to go? Roll 20. Don't you do this to me. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Too hot? It meant should take too hot. I felt bad. So, I need all of you to roll me Constitution saving throws or take some cold damage, as it becomes very cold where you are.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
You said Constitution, right?
Yeah.
All right. So thank God I have those charms on me.
Okay.
Everyone in my aura gets +5.
We're all
Sure.
good.
Hell yeah.
Apparently, did not take. Count
Right,
the,
well,
did not-
good
oh,
thing
yeah,
I'm-
that's actually. Well, I actually have 26, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
All right. We move to Krixus. What would you like to do?
I'm
And actually,
gonna,
I roll for the bugbear, the owlbear, and
I'm eyeing that owlbear. I think you know
all the
why.
bears will just go down.
No. I think you know why I'm eyeing that owlbear.
Oh
But-
God, no,
You're
no, no.
bears.
But I'm gonna take that flaming sphere and move it toward one of those stalactites.
I'm.
People trapped inside of it.
So you want to try and destroy one of the?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna try to do.
I'm eyeing up that werewere. Werebears
Okay.
are nice. They're like lawful.
They
good.
typically are.
Yeah. It's like
Go
smoking.
ahead and
I was gonna ask,
roll the damage on the flaming sphere.
should I also roll Constitution saving throw for like keeping the babe up?
Concentration. Yep.
So 11.
Ooh. Yeah, you're fine. And actually,
Yeah,
Plunder, I need you to roll that concentration as well to make sure you still have your flaming sphere.
So I guess I also took 7 damage.
Yeah, it'd be half of the
15 or the 11. So would that be 7 or 8?
Let's just 7.
All right.
Yeah,
Yep.
Krixus, you also keep up the flaming sphere. Go ahead and roll the flaming sphere damage as you smash it into one of the tubes or the frozen sarcophagi.
I'm just wondering, but I probably wouldn't be able to get bear lycanthropy from this, can I?
You're asking if you can contract werebear lycanthropy from this.
Yeah, Jeremy. It's my only chance.
Oh, God.
Hold the phone.
If we're
Are
gonna
you
get,
asking this?
oh, I'd like to get that too.
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Natural thing. I'm immune to disease. I can't get it.
It's not a disease. It's like
Oh,
a curse.
It's not a. It is a curse and not a
Oh, that
disease.
is true.
Huh. I don't know. Maybe
I
you
wasn't
did it.
sure that I didn't know that you were non-prepared for this. I was like, oh, you put a werebear in here.
I'm surprised. I just didn't expect anyone to be like, "Oh yes, sweet, let's get lycanthropy."
I'd rather be a were lizard. Can I get a?
They're
Can I
good
get
boys.
some were lizard? Can I be a?
We can just be bear bros. We'll be bear daddies.
Yes.
All right, what would you like to do? Whose turn even is it? Krixus.
I
You
did
did the thing. All right, the fire, the sphere of fire slams into one of the sarcophagi and melts. And as it does, you see stumbling out a pretty sad-looking sight. It's horribly deformed. Its skin looks almost like wax, and it has strange like lines of weird decoloration on its body where it goes orange and then to like a dark like brown into like a colorless white up top. It looks like a candy corn man, and he stumbles out and he goes, "Oh wow, where am I?" And he just looks confused.
Where do you remember being last?
We're here to save you.
What? Is this that strange winter feller?
What's your name, buddy? Just go hide for now. It's safe.
I'm Candy Corn Carlton.
Carlton?
Candy Corn Carlton. So you have to say the whole thing.
Candy corn Carlton. Can you dance?
My wife hates candy corn.
Kind of sounds like a really bad dance in place. All right.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
No problem. You freed Candy Corn Carlton. He does not understand what's happening.
It's like candy corn so much.
It's
Who's
delicious.
the little girl?
She's dangerous. Get away from her.
Oh God! All right.
Oh,
right.
run away.
It's like wondering which little girl he's talking about.
I'm talking about the one over
It
there.
doesn't matter. It's true either way.
It is true. Run away. Go up the stairs. Go back to your home.
All right. Fuck's sake! What would you like to do?
Bring back some more candy. We need to get this girl.
Yes.
20 cc's of sugar. Stat.
Oh, well, more than that, you see her eyes are just focused on the candy corn man, and she's like drooling a little bit.
Oh shit.
No. Even better.
Ooh. Yeah. I sort of like flinch, sort of drooling at the candy corn man too, thinking about eating him, but he's also kind of disgusting. So.
Hey, you're trying to do life, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna go adopt the girl. No, I'm gonna go over to the werebear and bring out Shifter's Sorrow, a special blade crafted against shapeshifters.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Yeah, you like doubly fucked up, Jeremy. Like,
All right. You're
and I'm just gonna be like, "What's up? 1v1 me, mate," and I'll go Super Saiyan, have like my hair extend out, and use
the
my
bear goes,
action.
rah, as he wields his axe. Oh my god. Oh, you don't even attack him. You just power up.
Yeah, I just power up more, and then I'll use my bonus action to oh my god. I'll use bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Candy Corn Carl.
Okay. Oh, that's important, actually.
Yeah.
All right. That was yours. Ideal. What would you like to do?
That is my last first level slot.
Okay. Ideal is going to. He's going to use his Mystic Arcana to call for
Oh.
a. And his Ring of Dumb Elementals to call forth a Mental Prison element.
Oh dear God! What the?
Oh, what?
Time to look up. Time to look up this spell that I don't
Can you
know.
post that spell?
Mental prison. Yeah, can we put this in the chat so that we?
Yeah, I'm aware of it, but it's like really.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
I love these because I know it exists. I don't know what it is.
Because I never see it
It
again.
is a level 2.
You create an elemental of mental imprisonment. Oh no. Well, you know, she is the Duke's jailer. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage.
Holy balls.
Oh my god.
Actually, is that
Okay.
DC 12 right?
Yeah.
You imprisoned the jailer?
No, it's not. Well, let's see.
The DC,
She's
the DC
not
save
immune
is
to
not
charm.
right, but
It should be 17.
yeah.
On a successful save, they take 5d10 psychic damage, and the spell ends. So psychic damage is only, oh my god, is if they succeed.
You might cause the target to perceive itself being surrounded by fire.
Loading raises! Hideous maws filled with dripping deep, or whatever scares them, eventually.
Every she hates fire, so.
No. Everything is made of lava.
Okay, yeah, alright, so this is a really important save for her. Intelligence?
Everything.
Yeah.
Well, alright.
Fail.
She's a smart
Oh
little
my
girl.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, she had a +1 to that. She needed that so bad. Oh my god, alright, so she doesn't seem to notice as this mental prison. What does a mental prison elemental look like? I imagine, right, it's like this horrible, like,
Horrible
dark,
prison
like,
warden.
humanoid void, right? That's just like you can't look at clearly.
This is
Oh,
horrible
God.
prison guard. Sorry,
Yeah, so, okay. All right, well, this is going to be terrifying if you ever lose control of that.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a mental prison elemental I have to worry about now. Great.
So many things you have to worry about.
Yeah.
Anadoltia, you know what? Anadoltia, at the end. No, go ahead. You go first.
Alright, alright, so. Where's the closest select type to me?
About 30 feet into the place. It's on the opposite side of Candy Corn Carlton.
Okay, so yeah, Anadoltia will first just use an action to cast Trickster's, or to use Trickster's Escape to give her freedom of movement.
Uh-huh.
Alright, and then, oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that. Then she's probably going to be moving towards that stalactite. And that will be... Yeah, that will be all for her turn.
Okay.
This is her Elemental Babe's turn.
Elemental Babe, what would you like Elemental Babe to do?
I want Elemental Babe to also move towards a nearby stalactite and attempt to melt it.
All right. Go ahead and make an. Oh, actually, I guess I'll make the 3 attack rolls.
Yeah.
Well. All right. He just absolutely destroys it. Let's see. The first attack almost gets it open just on its own. The second attack takes the rest of the way. Oh, I'm sorry. The first attack misses. Huh. All right, but the second.
Wait. The stalactites have a. Okay,
have an armor class of 15.
Yeah. All right.
But you melt that one through with the second and third attacks, and you see on the inside a strange purple bean-shaped figure. And he looks up and says, "Hey, I'm Jelly Bean Jiro. Oh my God!" As he looks up at the fiery woman in front of him.
Yeah, with that case, Anadoltia just yells across the room to him. Run up the stairs and get out of here before that little girl there attempts to eat you.
Okay. He is terrified and confused. Okay. At the end of your turn, Anadoltia,
All right.
Coldilocks is going to cast a spell. Where is Farva?
Upstairs.
Oh, okay. So Farva's not here. In that case, she will cast the spell Bane, targeting Fawkes and. Oh, you ran up alone, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I have a pet bear you want to meet. I also have a pet bear.
Well, she doesn't know that. Yeah, she'll cast Bane, targeting, I guess, Ideal and Krixus in the back. So each of you need to roll me a charisma save. DC is 18.
Oh my God.
Wait, to y'all two, would y'all like me to use Counterspell?
No, because I have counter spell.
Alright, that's good.
All right. All right, her Bane doesn't even have.
It's at 5th level, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, her Bane goes away. I'm going to mark off that slot. All right, that's all she got. The bears are going to go. The bears all attack Fox 6. Because Fox, you ran right up at them. They are regular bears, so I guess the werebear tries to bite you, missing you.
Oh, I'll let it hit me.
Doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
And then the owlbear will take a beak attack.
Oh my boy.
And
Oh,
a
it's not bad.
claw attack.
I need to make con saves for Shield of Faith. Alright, that's up.
Okay.
So the second one wouldn't hit. So that's 17
the
damage.
Will swing its Morning Star, which it will miss. All right,
Oh yeah.
that's all the bears. The Elemental Babe. Why did I put the Babe down here? Go that for Anadoltia. All right, we're back to Coldilocks. God damn. All right, Coldilocks, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Goldilocks.
Wait, didn't Coldilocks just use Bane?
Huh?
Did she just use Bane?
Oh, that was her legendary action, my dude.
Oh, okay.
If she gets to cast one of her very limited spell list.
Okay.
She is going to charge after Candy Corn Carlton. So you saw Candy Corn Carlton first. She's going to cast the spell Zephyr Strike as a bonus action to give herself advantage on the attack. And then she's going to attempt to chomp Candy Corn Carlton.
She does not get that. Wait,
Candy Corn.
wait, no,
Oh.
wait. She does
Got a
not
wisdom
get...
saving throw. Oh.
She does not get that Zephyr Strike.
No, it's Drake.
She
Take
does
it,
not.
all of it away. Take it all away.
Advantage. She doesn't have advantage, but I do need to roll a wisdom saving throw for the sanctuary as well, which she fails.
Yay.
She does run upward, just like stop some feet away from Candy Corn Carlton, mouth open wide, just yeah.
Little girl.
And then she stops and looks at you. Go, what did you do? And her eyes just glare with hatred at you, Fawkes.
Candy's bad for you. Have an apple instead.
She says, now you have to die. Before you could have been in prison, but now.
I'll eat my doctor repellent.
You eat your apple a day. I love it. All right. She is gonna. I don't know. That's all. Krixus, it's your turn.
Can do.
You couldn't do anything to me and kill me in a way that would matter.
I'm gonna take Flame Sphere to the third and final stalactite. There's only 3 of them, right?
Oh no, there are a whole bunch in this room.
Well, I'm just gonna go to the next one with it.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and smack it.
Smack that, man! Smack it. Smack all of it.
Did she have like a name tag, or did she tell us her name?
16.
I don't think she said anything.
Oh,
What's your
I
name?
think you guys. I called you.
wait. The Duke had a diary, so it probably mentioned her name in there.
Yeah, definitely mentioned Coldilocks, the frigid
prisoner.
jailer of the evil regime. All right, yeah, you melt another one, Krixus, and you see a feminine candy form come out, and I think she's got kind of like. She's like mostly pink, but there's also like some white splotch. She's made of taffy, and she just kind of shakes her hair and says, "Ah, wow, hi, I'm Lassie Taffy.
I thought it was gonna
Where
be
am I?
Bubblegum Betty. You need to go up those stairs and run away from this little girl that wants to eat you. The one right there.
All right.
You see him looking at the guy that's made out of candy corn? He's trying to eat you.
Immediately.
Run away! Run!
Go.
Oh
Run!
God! She starts to run.
I'll
Okay.
see you there.
All right, they're running away. We move to the next in the initiative, which is Fawkes. What would you like to do, Fawkes? There are a bunch of bears attacking you.
All right.
Owlbear
let's-
hit you really hard.
Yeah, ouch. I'll deal with this owlbear first.
Put your head up and spot. They got portals.
I'll like mock him with the owlbear plushie and throw it in his face before I start going down on this. Let's see. Do I have any
The owlbear looks up at the plushie like confused.
used? All right. Yeah. Let's just smack it with a big mithril sword of justice and honor and animal abuse.
You roll to attack the owlbear. What's that? A 20 to hit? Yeah, you'll hit it, an owlbear.
Okay. Here we go. Whack it onto the head through its skill. Does it?
Okay. The owlbear goes and kind of like coos angrily.
All right. Let me add a second level smite into that. Why not? Bring on the smackdown.
Okay.
Bring it down to smack it.
Okay, for a
So
total
that's
of how much?
31?
31?
Yep.
Okay. That bloodies the owlbear, who kind of like just kind of goes down on the ground and moves its paws over its head sadly and starts cooing sadly.
Are you gonna stop now? You've been a very bad boy.
I'd like you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shoot! Here we go.
That fails. You feel guilty. All right.
Okay.
Anything else?
You know it's after battle, right?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna. Dang, Albert, no, what?
You feel guilty. I'm telling you.
I'm slapping that bugbear around now. Flipping.
All right, you don't feel at all guilty about hitting him.
No, I don't. Okay.
No one loves
This is gonna be-
bugbears like that.
Yeah, this is coming in with the balance sword.
Okay.
Bugbears are so pretty, though.
But, yeah,
19
owlbears. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you can miss these guys. Oh, you
sweet.
can actually. Wow.
13 damage with. Let me add in another second level smite. Why not?
Sure.
Go for it.
So that is 24.
Oh, jeez. All right. He's injured, but like not bloodied yet.
All right.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, I'll bonus action slap him again with my flipping dancing sword. Ah, yes, this thing's look great.
Okay.
Oh.
You hit him
I'm gonna hit him 12.
for another 12. All
That's
right.
it. Good to go.
Beautiful. That bloodies him. So now the owlbear and the bugbear are bloody. But the owlbear looks sad. All right, we're back to.
Oh, no, add 11 more damage because of Radiant Tool to the bugbear. Yeah, 11 more.
All right, Adele, what's your move?
I'm going to attempt to control the mental prison elemental to attack Goldilocks again.
You do. Damn. Oh no. Oh no, Coldilocks.
Alright.
Oh, thank you, Coldilocks. I need you to keep
She
these
still
up.
takes the first psychic damage. Still
Smart.
takes the first psychic damage.
Oh shit, she took a lot of psychic damage then. Holy shit.
Yeah, she still took that 41 before
Oh,
as well, so yeah.
Oh, you've done 7
Yeah.
points of damage on her succeeded saves? Are you shitting me?
Yeah, she
What?
still takes the first psychic damage, but not the second.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's weird how it works.
Plus,
Yes,
it makes it
they
even
still
better.
take the initial psychic
God,
damage.
that feels so good.
Plus, as
Yes.
it even better, we're feeding
Alright.
the candy folks, so it's distracting the shit out of her.
So she's just like bleeding out the ears and nose from the psychic damage. You know, blood's kind of like welling up around her eyes, but she's just still staring hungrily at these candy people.
Yeah, the elemental is just transforming into things that scares her, but she's more distracted
What
by
what would you like to do, Ideal?
Ideal is. And I still have that specter from before too that I haven't been.
He's
It's just
hanging out
hanging
somewhere.
around.
He's
But,
that Mort that ran away. He's chasing Mort.
Yeah, he's probably just chasing. Yeah, the specter's just going around chasing.
I assume you're okay with that. If you want the specter to be
Yeah,
here,
it's
you can
fine.
have
Yeah,
him.
that's
I don't really
fine.
care.
I literally just.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with the specter right now. It's just chasing Witch. So, I guess I'm gonna run up and whack her with my cane.
Somebody got
All right, you run up and hit who with the cane?
You're gonna cane the small child.
Yes.
You're gonna go hit Goldilocks? All right, yeah, you hit Goldilocks.
Alright,
Dis-
and
She takes 8 points of damage. He goes, ow!
I'd
I'm
make the
gonna hit her
argument.
again because Thirsting Blade.
All right, you'll hit her a second time. She goes, ow! Stop it!
That's what you get for trying to eat people.
But they're so tasty!
How old even are you?
And my turn.
Yeah, who knows? She's probably been frozen down here a long time.
Yeah. Frozen
That was
in
Anadoltia. Anadoltia, what would you like to do?
And I was just bringing out our big guns. Once she's pretty much.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to just like describe this because it's gonna be kind of neat. Well, actually, it's already
Uh-huh.
kind of descriptive though. Let me just roll. There we go. That's what she's doing. She's like her hair turns like a red, orange, brown color, and you just see like the scent of cinnamon fills the air.
Excellent.
And she's
That's
actually gonna. She's also for move action, drinking another crimson bovine and just flying straight towards the Coldilocks.
So your fire babe is gone?
Yeah, Fire Babe is gone.
Okay.
All right, elemental. Oh, thank goodness. I'm okay with that.
But now, yeah.
You're the fire babe now.
Yes, I am pretty much, and I'm getting as close as I can to Coldilocks, like almost like latching up.
You
on-
fly right up to her, especially with the crimson bovine. You're there, my dude. As you
Yeah,
just
and if
turn
possible,
like a comet.
yeah, and if possible, I just want to kind of grapple onto, not really grapple, but like at least put him on
Right
like
up in the
loose.
grill.
Yeah, right up in the grill. So, all right, yeah, that would be it. So I guess in a way, would she count as moving into my space?
No, but she's gonna start her turn there. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you moving into her space is not her moving into your space.
All right, just want to make
Is
sure.
there anything else that you would like to do, Anadoltia?
Actually, can I do that as a bonus action? Oh, well, let me check if that's. I need to check something. Wait, no, yes. That would be all.
Okay. Question, Fawkes sakes, are you injured? Do you look injured?
I'm injured. Yes.
But are you visibly injured?
Oh yeah, very much so. Like bleeding.
Her legendary action, she's probably gonna do this anyway because she hates you so much. At the end of Anadoltia's turn, she's gonna try to cast a spell.
I'm like the only one who tried to be nice to her.
I know.
I guess it's
But
the betrayal that
Now you
hurts the
told her
most.
she shouldn't eat candy, and she wants that. Also, you're near her bears, which is what the spell synergizes with.
Goldilocks, you're grounded!
Okay, Anadoltia and Ideal, would either of you like to counter spell? She's trying to cast a spell.
I cannot anymore. I used up all 3 of my spell slots already.
I will
Okay.
cast a spell.
Okay, what level is your counter spell?
It is 5th level.
It's always 5.
All right, well, that
Warlock.
counters her spell. Her spell is countered. So there goes her 5th level sleep. Or I'm sorry, conjure bed. All right. I'll put it up there just so you can see it. Just as fun. That would have given you vulnerability to damage from bears.
Oh my god.
Instead, the owlbear is scared. He's gonna just be an owlbear. The bugbear is gonna attack you still. He's gonna swing his thing twice at you. Fox, will he do this at you?
Oh,
Nope. No.
And the werebear will try and bite you. Oh, he bit you.
He bit me! I need to make a save.
Fail. Please fail.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Fail.
fucking
Fail.
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 Fail. Fail. Fail. Fail. Fail. Fail.
All right, so you're a 11 on your save. You're cursed with werebear-like canthropy. All right, so you have canthropy,
that's what he wanted.
which
You give that to me too?
I was gonna say, unfortunately for you, Fox, that means a couple of things.
Oh shit. Oh my god, oh god. That's
She
why.
can control. Fuck. Oh no.
So you are cursed. It boosts your strength score, which is great. Raises a curse. Your line becomes one fine for the lightning throw. Okay. Back to everyone else. Fox sakes.
Good.
No.
No,
of this
werebears are
lycanthrope.
neutral good. Have neutral good. Are neutral good.
Werebears are usually neutral good. This lycanthrope is not neutral good. This is a very evil werebear.
Fawkes got kicked from the.
Looks like we
Yes,
lost Fawkes. Welcome back,
Yeah.
Fawkes.
What?
Fawkes is welcome back.
Congratulations.
Okay, so
So,
I failed.
the right side of you contract werebear lycanthropy. The problem is you gain the alignment of this werebear, which is
All right.
evil, lawful
Okay.
evil. Interesting. Yeah. Also, I can control you.
Oh, sh!
We might have to figure out how we're gonna. We'll see how we handle that. All right. Next in the initiative is the bugbear and the werebear went. Coldilocks.
Which, oh, yeah.
Okay, Coldilocks is gonna go. Coldilocks no longer is going to eat. So Candy Corn Carlton runs away. And I think she notices the elemental, and she's going to angrily throw a ice shard orb at you, Ideal. She can do this once a day. And Krixus, you are also where Ideal is, right? No, you ran up, didn't you, to go to one of the other places? So Ideal is just at you. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Holy Jesus.
She's spoopy.
Alright.
All right, you take 54 points of damage.
Can you find necrotic?
I will use. Hold on. Can I use my Master's Guides to succeed on this?
Windsor's Ring? How's the Windsor's Ring gonna help you on that?
No, my Master's Guides. I'm
Uh,
trying to see if I can use my Master's Guides to help me succeed. Because I know I can. Yes, I can use it on. Tank. No, that's only on my armor. So, yeah. So.
All right.
54 damage. Wait, what was the save? Oh, 18.
it was it was DC 18 dexterity save.
Yeah.
All right, so is that a failure? I don't know what your bonuses are.
That is a failure for me, so yeah.
Okay,
But
so a
then-
lot of damage.
Yeah. Dang.
Yep, and it's cold and necrotic. I don't know if you resist any of that.
No, I don't.
Okay. I would ask you to roll a concentration check for your dumb elemental, but I think. Oh well, I mean you can go for it. Just
Huh?
you can roll a concentration check for the ring of dumb elementals, but that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
I.
A 22. Let me see.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
You're off alone too. Not anywhere near me, are you?
I would have to make a
I do
20
still by
on
the
it.
beginning.
All right.
All right. So the mental prison elemental graciously departs. Thank you. It gets caught in its own mental prison. All right.
It nearly takes me out with that, too.
Yeah, it's a pretty beefy shot. She's got that once. That's all she got though. Layer action.
Was that
she's going?
Question? Was that the end of her turn?
Her turn is now over. She has just ended her turn at the end of the air shard.
She just takes a 1d10 fire damage.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll.
I'm pretty sure it's automatic as well, too.
Yeah, go ahead and give it.
There we go.
And then the layer, she's going to say too hot. Well, she's vulnerable to fire damage. So that's going to be.
Oh. Wait, so that's an
and
extra die, right?
No, it's just the damage double.
Oh, okay, it's double.
2 damage
Two
instead of
damage,
1.
And
Alright.
she's going to yell, too hot, too hot, too hot! And she is going to, again, fill the area that you're in right now with frigid cold. I need you to roll a save, Anadoltia. And I think you're the only one.
Alright, what kind of save?
It's a
Constitution.
DC-10 con. It's very, very low.
Yeah, I should do well because, God damn.
Or not.
You're still
So,
resistant to
we're gonna
cold damage.
Yeah, I am
You
resistant
do-
to cold damage. So I took 6 damage. And I also need to make a Constitution save for Investure. So, the first 6, so I'm at 75. And, okay, so Investure's still up.
Mhm. All right. Next in the initiative is Krixus. What would you like to do with Krixus? Do you want to keep rescuing things?
Wait,
You
did
know,
it?
I've got enough.
Wait,
how
question,
many-
did it skip my turn?
Nope.
Oh,
We haven't gone back to you.
okay, we'll make sure.
Don't you worry.
So, how many of these candy people are down here now that are not gone up the stairs?
Currently, Candy Corn Carlton has escaped. Jellybean Jerry and Lassie Taffy are making their way out.
And that's
You can
correct.
see there are there are like 7 or 8 more of these sarcophagi.
right
Of
up
these
to another
frigid
one.
sarcophagi down here.
Another one.
Okay. If you're just gonna keep using that, yeah, you melt it through. You can't not do it. Well, I mean, you could if you rolled really bad. You free Bubblegum Betty. She was on the list.
Oh, I'm so glad I thought that was the
No.
name. Run! Run for your lives! This is crazy! Thing over here wants to eat you! We're trying to save you all! Hurry! Run!
Bubblegum Betty. Oh no! Flees.
And I see that my little friend Ideal is pretty hurt. How far
Grievously
away?
injured, in fact.
How far away is he?
Like 90 feet at this point. You've just been going further up and up and up, melting these things open. Ideal's pretty far back, like at the beginning still.
I'm gonna go 30 feet back
Okay.
because it's only a bonus.
Ah!
Never
Oh, wait,
mind.
that's a flaming sphere.
Yeah.
But you're giving him the old healing word.
Yes.
Okay. While you get that figured, oh wow, nice.
15.
Move to the next in the initiative, which would be Fawkes. Yeah, so Fawkes, let's talk a little bit about this lycanthropy deal. So a couple of things. You understand that if you catch lycanthropy, like, I'm supposed to take control of your character, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it's whether like a lose or it's like.
Yeah,
It really
I mean-
depends on DM to GM. Sometimes you just have it as a character, or like, whether it's a full moon or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
It could be like an
I know there's a lot of ways to rule it. I think in the context of D&D time, this is a very strange creature because it has multiple curses. It has lycanthropy. It has the sugar craze curse. This werebear is a dumpster fire of a
What's
creature.
the sugar craze doing it to it though? Like,
Yeah, I'm putting it under her thrall, basically.
Okay.
I think,
But
like, you have lycanthropy right now, but it is not a good thing. Like, because it's based on what I'm reading here, and it's a variant rule in the monster manual, right?
yeah, so was
You
it?
would gain the alignment of the creature, which for this werebear is lawful evil, which would be very bad. Yeah.
Yeah, so what happened?
I think the way I'm gonna rule it here is I'm just gonna not worry about the spreading lycanthropy aspect of this. I legitimately had not considered it when I put the werebear in there.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting when we started.
Yeah,
that's why I
I
asked.
was just very confused. And I wanted to read it just to look at it and understand it. But I think that's just how we're gonna handle it.
Honestly, I didn't expect him to hit me either, and to fail my save.
Well, that was
Now look at where we are.
anomalous. But anyway, I think that's how we're going to handle it. So you can take your turn as usual. I won't take your character away. That's kind of a big move.
Oh yeah. Well, now that
those
now that we had the thing happen, I might as well just get rid of it.
You might as well destroy him.
Yeah, I'll turn it into the Shifter's Sorrow, which does an extra 2d6 damage to shapeshifters. Whoop!
Okay. You actually
Alright,
already have that in there. Holy shit.
Yeah. And
you'll hit him. You've got
yeah, I'll do my last second level for smite. Then
Okay.
second attack, same sword, but I'm gonna go shing and cut him around through the scabbard of sharpness.
Okay.
Oh, minus 11 damage, but let's see, it should be 2, so that's minus 8.
So
So
16.
27.
How
yeah.
much is that second attack?
Plus
Because I'm looking at it and
minus
27.
I think
18.
it's 8.
Yeah.
If he toggled the
Sorry,
word.
I'm
Oh,
toggling.
it's okay.
Well, it's not toggled, but I think the latency on it causes it to do that. It's weird
Mhm.
how which one does it. Okay, so that's my action, and as my bonus action,
Okay.
before that, I'm gonna walk to what's her face, Coldilocks.
Goldilocks?
Yeah.
Sure. Goldilocks is over near Anadoltia right now.
All right.
And I
And,
want to point out, you might want to be careful. Might not want to get too close, because if you're within 5 feet, you'll take fire damage.
I will
Yeah,
say,
it's
if you
fine.
walk away from the owlbear, the owlbear does not opportunity attack you. The bugbear does. It swings a morning star at you. And the werebear swings its bite at you. I don't know. Okay.
it swings its head at me. I'm
Yeah,
going
it's
to.
late. My brain is melting.
Yeah, after the attack, I'm going to turn it into the balanced sword, give me that sweet cold resistance, and fortify myself. And bonus action, use Searing Smite. Be like, I'ma hit you
She goes, oh god! She's terrified of the fire.
at
as
the
she has
third
been the whole
level.
time.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Next in the initiative, Ideal. What would you like to do, Ideal?
Well,
Right.
you got rid of my mental prison elemental.
Call off your bears.
Yeah.
Tell them to stop. Stop attacking me.
Let's see. Single click. Okay. Do I want to try and no, instead I'm going to let's see.
We gotta start picking up the turns.
I know,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I did have an idea of the
Yeah, it's getting too late.
yeah.
It's
We're
just
getting too
late.
tired.
I'm starting to.
We're getting too tired for
Let's
this.
just go with synaptic static. I don't know.
Jesus Christ! See the intelligence save. This is not even funny.
How in the
Oh
hell?
my god.
What the hell is going on with intelligence saves?
She's so
Yeah,
this is-
smart.
Overwhelmingly
Like, 'cause that's the
her
second time
worst
she's
save
like that.
by a landslide. She's terrible at intelligence. She still takes half damage though.
Terrible my ass.
Yeah.
Terrible my
She's
ass.
terrible. She's got a +1 end of
She's
story
rolled-
asset.
3 nat 20s on
Yeah.
intelligence saves. Bad at it, my ass.
It's highly improbable for me to save on these.
I mean, her stats might suck at it, but I
This
will
is in
not lie
fact
about
highly improbable.
that. Yeah.
All right. Anything else ideal, or is that it?
Just rolling that she's too dumb to understand.
Anadoltia, what would you like to do? Yeah, she's just too. Well, it's funny because I actually gave her a feature called Sugar Crazed Mind, which gives her advantage on wisdom saving throws, but nothing for intelligence. She's
Okay.
just too stupid, I guess. Anyway, Anadoltia, what would you like to do?
One moment, I'm checking. Okay, so. Alright, so. Anadoltia, since she's still like right there at Coldilocks, she's just unleashing the mortifier. So, boop.
Okay, you're gonna blast her
Burn.
with fire. We love that.
Yep.
She's very good at dexterity saves, like all saves.
Oh, she still takes half
And-
damage though.
She's got evasion because she's a rogue. She's Coldilocks.
Oh yeah, okay.
Unfortunately, she just straight dodges it.
Yep.
Alright, I guess that's okay. Yeah, that was the action, damn. I don't have anything. Wait, yeah, I think it's all I can do.
All right.
Not even hiding anything.
Wait. This, okay, no, this is if I fail it. Alright, never mind.
Okay. At the end of your turn,
Yeah, I'm
Anadoltia, she's going to cast Conjure Bed upon, I guess a bed appears next to Anadoltia and next to you, Fawkes.
Wait,
No one's gonna get
yes, I can actually do this now. So yeah, that's
Alright.
a big mistake on her part.
Okay. Are either of you below 35 hit points?
Doesn't Anadoltia have that anti-sleep thing? Like they can't.
I
be
haven't.
you're
It's
right.
anti-sleep, but it's charm.
yeah.
Okay.
It actually counts as a type of charm, I think.
Um,
Well, yeah, like aspect of the moon or whatever it was.
No, I don't have aspect moon, but I cannot be put to sleep.
Oh, you used to. Okay. Oh, yeah. You're also a doll. You just
Yeah.
Yep.
construct. Sure.
Alright. So,
And no,
So
I
it
have
does
50
nothing.
hit points.
a bed appears next to you, but it's too small.
Oh my god.
Looking for that.
Look at this
that
tiny
just
bed. I'm gonna put you to bed.
Looking
I'll,
for that
like,
just right.
clamber into it.
The bugbear and the owlbear, I'm sorry, the bugbear and the werebear chase after you, fuck's sakes. And they're gonna attack you. Because what else do they have to do? Oh wow, he might actually have hit you.
Oh, wow. Nope.
Ooh,
Oh, he did. Yeah, he hit
What?
me. Let me do a con save. Oh my god! No! I'm gonna use my special ability, favored by the gods, from level 11.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm a sorcerer, baby!
Oh god, you took your 11th level in sorcerer?
I almost.
Oh,
I almost did that myself.
All right. Well, this is where everything in DnDTime begins to fall apart. Okay. The goddamn initiative order is Coldilocks. Coldilocks is going to whip her golden locks at you, and she is going to try and just murder you. Then, first one is a 28 to hit, and she has sneak attack because she's got her friends nearby.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast shield at the 3rd level.
Excuse me while I die. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I guess it doesn't hit you. She will make her second Golden Locks attack with her other pigtails. This one is at you, Anadoltia. Actually, no, she's gonna fucking... So, what is your armor class with that shield? What even is it?
29.
Oh God!
All right, well, I'm just gonna try and kill Anadoltia then. Anadoltia, 24 to hit.
Oh damn, that would hit her for sure.
All right.
Wait.
Wait.
Well, okay. Does hit her, and Anadoltia would fear after that.
What?
But yeah, 48.
Disappeared.
Right? Yeah, she disappeared
Oh,
because.
disappeared. Misty escape. All right. That's all Coldilocks got.
Oh, that was 40. Okay, yeah, 48.
48 total.
Yeah, okay, all right. So, that did hurt really, really bad.
All right, that is all that she has. It's not doing a layer action this turn. Krixus, what would you like to do? You want to rescue another Candyman?
You
Yes,
fool!
I want-
You're a rogue, but you're not even hiding.
Let's just go with
Plunder?
24. I think that's gonna work. And how far away am I from Farku?
Fawkes? Similar, about 60 feet. Where you ended your turn, he's back there with Anadoltia.
No, I didn't end my turn. Be healed.
No, where you last turn, where you landed.
Oh yeah. Be healed by the word of the cloud.
Also, you free Marshmallow Martha.
Marshmallow Martha.
Or Mallow Martha.
Okay.
Martha Mallow.
And she gets slightly kind of cooked by your flaming sphere.
Look, I know that this looks bad, but you need to run up those stairs right now. There's this crazy girl that's trying to eat all the candy people. She imprisoned you. Run away!
Oh,
Run away now!
no!
All right. I have a question. Healing word. Is that just one person?
That
It's
is
one.
one. It is one.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
I know Fawkes is pretty beat up.
Thanks.
And I know, yeah.
Well, kill me, little girl. You said you would. Are your words as hollow as your heart?
Your turn, Fox. I mean, if she wants to, she's gonna probably next turn.
If she hit with that attack, that would have been a lot of damage. I'm going to use the Blood Frenzy since she's damaged and get advantage on this
Ooh.
first attack.
High five,
Okay,
high.
I realized something.
Not crit, but still.
I just realized I need to make a concentration check.
Yep.
Cool, you can just make it now. You'll hit with that. Fox.
Alright. This is gonna have my 3rd level Searing Smite. So
Oh, she doesn't like
3d6.
that. Don't do that.
So
do you
that's
still have the
10 for damage.
Oh, that's the Shift Through Sorrows. This is actually just 11 on the mace attack.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I forgot about the ship.
No problem. What does she have to do about the the Searing Smite?
So it's just damage, and then I think if she she keeps burning, like on the con save. Let me see.
All right. Well, I'm going to add the extra damage on there now. She screams in agony. She takes 20 points of fire damage from that Searing Smite.
All right. Question: what do I need to roll for the concentration check?
Con save.
It's half whatever the damage it was in con save. Yeah.
Half. So that would have been. Ooh, that's gonna be really difficult.
24. Very hard.
Yeah.
But you have the +5 from Fox sakes because you were next to him at the
I'm
time.
standing right next to you.
Hey, what are you
Well,
doing?
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
All right, and then my second attack, I'm going to use with the Mithril Katana of honor. I forget which one is, and I'll go shing, including the radiance of my radiant soul. So this is going to be the big
Oh
boy
yeah, that also needs to be rolled. The 1d10.
one. 1d10 for your fire damage.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
23
just 10 more damage.
and that's a solid 25 on the second attack.
Hot damn. All right. Thank God. She's got an uncanny dodge.
Oof. Okay. Well then, bonus action. Dancing
Uncanny
Blade.
dodge. damage.
Sure, here you go.
Alright, the 22.
Oh, it's only 9 damage on the dancing blade.
Okay. She is still up, but very grievously injured. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Fawkes?
Yeah, I will provoke her. And then my turn.
Attack of opportunity? Oh, or just provoke. Okay.
I will use the rest of my movement to run a circle around her, mockingly.
She is going to, at the end of your turn, cast Conjure Bed at 4th level. 49 points of damage. Are you at 49 hit points or fewer?
No.
Sorry, not damage. You're not at 49 hit points or fewer?
No.
Son of a...
My boy healed me up, dude. What do you expect?
For the save!
Alright, so this bed appears this bed's too big. Alright. This is
You need to find one that
stupid
just.
fun, guys. This is the whole fun. Alright. You look at it and you're like tempted to go to bed, but you're not. Ideal, it's your turn. What would you like to do, Ideal?
I'm going to cast another synaptic cast.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank God. All right. You hit her.
Oh God, that hits me too.
No, you teleported out of there, dude. You're 30 feet away.
Not really. I teleported right behind her, actually. She can't see me.
I can choose a point that but she's in the radius and you're not.
But the problem is he can't see you because you're invisible, aren't you?
Yeah.
I am.
And if you put it on the other side, it would hit Fox Sakes. So I think just blasting behind her, not knowing that. Oh no!
You have to make the save there.
Well, thank
18
God.
points of psychic damage. It's so sad.
Alright, so
You
intelligence
succeed.
Boom, easy.
Just
So
succeed.
you just take 9 points of psychic damage.
Boom, boom, firepower.
But-
See,
but
that would have put you to
the
sleep
bright
if you had
side
taken that
is-
9 damage.
Bright side is, Goldilocks spots are now modeled for 1 minute.
Yep, that's not good for her.
She takes a minus
Alright,
6 on all attack
I'm just
rolls.
gonna mark on her extremely
ability checks.
stupid now.
Yeah,
Right.
she takes a minus D6 on attack roll, ability checks, and Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
All right, Anadoltia, what would you like to do? Goldilocks looks like she's in terrible shape. Grim shape.
And she's dum-dum now.
She's
Yeah,
bleeding
she's
heavily. She's drooling. She's.
yeah, I guess, as usual, attempting to. Actually, wait, I do have a plan. Does her dress have anything like loops or something in it?
Yeah, she's got a ribbon in her hair.
Okay, Anadoltia will use the immovable rod and tangle in her hair and hit the button.
Okay. What's your goal here? I'm wondering.
Just to make sure she doesn't move, or she attempts to chase after any of the candy folk, she gets stuck.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, she
she
seems-
can't move now.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
So that was the action. So yeah, all I can do.
Oh.
Okay, so she's
That
stuck. I guess
means-
grappled.
Yep.
I mean, technically, I guess she's either grappled or restrained. I
I've
mean,
been waiting on that for a minute. Oh, I can do some stuff.
All right, the bugbear attacks you, Fawkes. It doesn't hit you. The werebear attacks you, Fawkes. He's gonna use a claw this time. Nope.
You can use 2 then.
Oh, you're right. He can. Claw. Oh!
Nope.
Whoa! I'm not
29.
focusing on anything though, so that leaves me with 10. Okay. No, my shield disabled since my last turn. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's 10 slashing. All right, it's Coldilocks' turn. Coldilocks is in real shit shape. She will attack Fawkes with her locks. Actually, she's gonna, as a bonus action, cast a Zephyr Strike to give herself advantage, and will then attack Fawkes with her golden locks.
She doesn't provoke any op attacks too, I guess, but she's restrained? Question mark? Oh!
Yeah, she is. I mean,
I'm on 1 HP!
So are you including the 5 damage from the Zephyr Strike?
Oh no!
All right.
I mean, wait. Is she wait. Question: Is she?
Are you taking into account the attack?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
-6.
The minus C6?
Yeah.
Does she have a
She has a -6 to her.
Fuck,
Minus
what is your
D6.
armor class?
24?
And do you have any way of boosting it?
No, because I used up all my slots.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's a 28. So unfortunately, she hits you with the golden locks, and then she's gonna whip around and slash her golden locks at you as well, Anadoltia. There's a 14.
That just hits.
It's only the 10.
Wait,
She does not have sneak attack on you.
The D6 is on offer attack.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, if it's on, yeah, in that case she misses.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, she'll miss regardless. I think.
But it's okay. I'm sure she's gonna get out of it. She does.
Yeah.
All right. So that ends.
Well,
Wait, actually, it might not. No. Oh, yeah. She gets out of it. She gets out of the synaptic static ends. Okay.
Is that the end of her
She
turn?
does.
She takes
Yes. At the end of her
18.
turn. All
Takes
right.
18 power damage.
Coldilocks melts into a puddle of water. She was a simulacrum. As your fire damage destroys her, Anadoltia, from your investiture of spice. And as Goldilocks melts into a puddle of frigid water with a bow,
That bow, by the way.
the werebear kind of rubs its head. Oh, what's going on? Oh, God, I'm so hungry.
There's a tasty
And
red
begins-
bear right there.
and he begins to run over toward the candy people.
And she said, no, don't eat the candy people.
Eat the bugbear.
He seems like eat the bugbear.
It's more nutritious.
I mean, he's got a bit more meat on his bones.
The bugbear and the werebear start killing each other. The owlbear walks up the stairs and leaves. And I assume someone heals Fawkes.
That would be me.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be me.
I'll take her little bow and put it on a bed. That's just right.
Oh.
Yeah, there are beds all over the place. Every time she's cast a spell, there are new beds.
I'm just gonna continue melting the last like 5 of these stalactites that have people.
And Anadoltia will help. Because she's still like radiating the flame.
Too.
As you melt all of the frigid, icy prisons, you rescue Malted Maddie, Mint Flint, Warhead Ted. He actually would have been helpful in the fight. Kit Catherine, Nougat Mitt, and Licorice Larry.
What about Butterscotch Berry and Caramel Carrie?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, them too. I'm sorry. I thought we already rescued them. My bad.
Once Anadoltia sees at least one of those 3, she'll drop the flames and like greet them and just make sure that they're all okay.
Well, I mean, they're all very confused. All of these horrifying candy.
Hey, we see.
Anadoltia will explain to him what happened.
Yeah, they know nothing of the Duke of Winter, besides that he came. Well, I guess the Licorice Larry, Caramel Carry, and Butterscotch Berry do know. But
Yeah, they know, and also would ask them ever happened to their chocolate golem.
they don't know. A terrible blizzard came upon them, and then they were here. But they, enough of that. They tell you the basic gist of how each of them ended up here. Usually a terrible storm blew upon them, and then they woke up where they are now. You have freed the various candy people, the native people of the Big Rock Candy Mountains. And I assume you just let them free, right? To go live throughout the Big Rock Candy Mountains again? Or take them all up to your space station with you.
Well, Anadoltia would at least offer the three she knew from her, the adventure she met on, offer them a place at the Last Hope moon base, and maybe they can actually offer some sort of help to us. So.
Yeah, I'll be like, do you want to go up to the space base with me?
I think the candy people are looking at each other, and they I think Licorice Larry speaks for most of them, right? And tells you something along the lines of like, there's been a terrible darkness, a terrible sourness has fallen upon this land, right? And it's their job to fix it, right?
Well, it's not necessarily safe here anymore. All right, sure. Well, it's not necessarily safe down here anymore, but if you think you can manage it, then sure.
They have to.
Is there anyone else that wants to go though? Like, bring a little sweetness up to the space.
Yeah, Lassie Taffy will go up with you.
I will.
Yay.
Another waifu? Another waifu, really? Did you remember last time from all those friends?
I mean, you already got a giant anthropomorphic crab. Now you have a person made out of taffy.
No, it's the crab foo.
Anadoltia would say her farewells to the people she knew. So
I'm searching.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm searching this whole cavern while they're talking.
Yeah.
I have no use for this talking stuff.
I mean, this was his dungeon. There's no treasure down here.
I'm gonna go see if there's like any more lore or stuff about Coldilocks and how come she's a simulator.
Right.
And also has the diary.
Are there torture tools?
And she doesn't have any like stuff for herself down here. Like, does she have any drawing books or anything? Or like, what did she do down here in like all those years? Just she sat silently waiting for us to come in.
Yeah, as a simulacrum does. So anyway, because my brain is melting to pudding, I don't know. I'm sure by searching through the Duke of Winter's books, you find some lore about. Oh my goodness, about Goldilocks. And I guess you'll have to read the books, and I can tell you, but I'm not going through all that crap right now.
I don't blame you.
All right, it's fine.
Thank you.
Keep them on base.
But you, goddamn, that went very long. You get the 3 Big Rock Candy mana crystals. You get a bunch of random treasures. You get training investigation, the skill training book, and you all have completed this dumb adventure. Congratulations, Fawkes sakes, you're even more powerful than I could have possibly imagined.
Just wait till my boy gets up here.
Strike me
It's
down.
a very minor, small.
You could ever have imagined. Even a cat. But that's the end. You looted his stuff, and you got all sorts of random jank. Pete, you're here.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm here.
Oh man, my brain is just absolute sausage right now.
Jeremy, you know it's a great place to go when your brain is sausage.
Most importantly, well, I got nothing like food.
Yeah, Tris, great. Jeremy, I've pulled this away to the special secret.
I know, Pete. I was here. I live in the outro screen. You might not know this, but I am the outro screen.exe.